Hello, my name is Gavin Jones, the creator of Realms Asunder. In the coming campaign, we will be playtesting some of the abilities that we'll be using. So some things may feel underpowered or overpowered. We are aware of that and we're working on it. We're also going to probably be covering some darker themes for a more mature audience, so be warned of that ahead of time. I hope you enjoy Realms Asunder, The Threads of Destiny.
My stories are catalogued within these pages of my journal. Eons ago, I was tasked with recording the events that occurred as I travelled across the many worlds and realms. Throughout the ages, I've seen heroes rise, warlords conquer, and kingdoms fade into mere legend. I've witnessed gods play games with mortals, using them as pawns for their own pleasure, enjoyment, for what they deem as a higher purpose. Threats larger than comprehension loom within the realms. One tale emerges from the annals of time, a story of unlikely heroes connected by the threads of destiny. I hope you will find as much enjoyment in their tale as I. Yours, Zerzio Reni.
Welcome back, guys. We are on episode 14.
Can you believe?
Guys, we've been doing this for almost a year. You know that?
Fucking 14.
Doesn't feel like it.
I gotta retire.
You know,
Show business has been too hard.
it's been hard.
Get my 401k.
Yeah, you thought.
Big fat $0.
You know what, Marcus? I'll triple your 401k.
Thanks, bud.
So,
Wow.
episode 14. Last time, they brought Nick back to life. You guys did it.
Mistake.
They
Wake me up.
went through a fun
We did.
dream sequence where they may or may not have, some of them may not have made some interesting bargains and deals, which honestly, I'm surprised.
The only one.
I'm really surprised more of you didn't take offers I had on the table. But,
Yeah, me too.
but, you know, they're all scared of me, so that's, you know, adds up. You guys
good.
asked Melanfer to transport you to Blackash. And so you guys are now looking over onto the city at this very moment. You guys see, as you kind of like, you guys are kind of almost on like a cliff area, like a hilly, cliffy area that looks out into the bay. You can kind of get a good like overall view of the city. The city dips down into this lower area where you see docks and many houses, people, and it kind of rises up onto this cliff that's surrounded on both sides by water. One side by the ocean, the other side by the bay. And in the distance, you can see a few areas that are walled off. One has a few towers spiraling up and large buildings, and one you can clearly make out on the far other side of town, overlooking the ocean, is Blackash Castle, which is the seat of power for the Conyers. So, what do you guys want to do?
Siege the castle. Ah!
And Ellie begins charging down the hill.
I turn around and walk away.
Let's fucking go! Come on, you sluts.
Oh.
We'll make our way down to the capital, I
Yeah,
guess.
look at my notes too.
Oh, what? No, I'm going to the bar.
Wait,
So-
Ellie was 1,000% kidding.
So
She's
you guys do begin. Ellie with a little bit of a head start for her brief charge. You guys start making your way into town. You notice now as you're kind of coming down off to the side, there's the Ashway bends into the town, and you can actually see the highway snake through the center of town all the way up to the castle. This seems to be just this is the primary road of Houghton. This leads all the way from Blackash Castle to the borders and all major cities. You guys are actually starting, as you guys are kind of coming into the highway, kind of getting back on the road, because right now you guys are kind of just off on a hill, like with a few trees here or there. There are quite a few people coming in and out, carts, horses. There's farmland outside, further outside the capital that you guys can see. But there seems like this is a very busy area. And even from where you're looking now, you can see just a bunch of ships, docked in the harbor. So you guys begin to make your way through town, kind of packed closely on the highway with a bunch of other people coming into town.
Are there, like, carts zipping past us? Because that's all I can picture.
Cars?
Carts.
Oh.
Well,
look at that
there
Ferrari.
like a Ferrari?
zipping. Now that you mention it.
Is that a fucking Tesla?
Is that a Mustang?
When you guys are driving on brick roads, though, that's what it would be like, though, just completely. Because these are, like, cobbled together. They're nice for Realms. Very nice roads for Realms.
Oh, nice brick.
There are carts. Most of them are. Some of them are moving past you. The road is about, I would say, 30 feet wide across. Like, it's a well-maintained big highway, basically. So cars are moving past you, but not at, like, zipping past you, no. Carts don't really move that fast.
Oh.
Are you guys looking for anything in particular for first in the city?
Probably a place to stay. At least Eldoran would be looking for that.
How are we on funds?
You
That's
guys
an
should
excellent
have.
question. I don't think I got funds.
As far as you know.
Okay, well, that's what I'm thinking. Nicholas, put your rock armor on, and we'll throw you in front of one of these carts, and we'll make them pay us for running you over.
He just died and came back to
Exactly.
life.
He's, like, immune now.
Yeah.
It's like he already had
That's
COVID.
how it works.
He's good. You don't have to
So,
wear a mask.
is
For
this
3
something
months.
you would like to attempt?
Do it.
No.
I'll do it. I'll throw him in front of it.
Okay. So
I
Ellie
pick up
doesn't
Nick
even.
by the collar.
Ellie, why don't you go ahead and make a athletics check for me?
Ooh.
As you kind of grab Nick and start to shove him in front of a cart.
As I'm explaining it to Nick, suddenly he just...
Yeah. He's just gone.
Oh.
Did not think we'd become hustlers today, but here we are.
That'd be a 17.
Okay. So Nick, you're talking to Roy about this crazy scheme, and then you are
No, I really don't believe this would be the best option.
then you are off your feet
Oh, God!
into the center of the road. I will give you time to cast rock armor if you would like.
Oh, fuck me. Fine.
Okay.
Do
So
it, do the thing!
you watch as Nick hits the cobble, and then like some of the cobble comes up and surrounds his body and encases his body, as a car wheel just slams into him. Nick, it's a little painful. You take, we'll say, just a single, because of all your armor, a single point of bludgeoning damage, as it just runs over you, and it like hops over you basically.
I dramatically run towards Nick.
Wipe dirt on his face. Wipe dirt on his face.
Okay.
Ah, you killed him!
So Ellie's
My
running and
father.
screaming.
Oh,
Nick,
no.
you're feigning pain. So Nick and Ellie, I'd like you both to make deception checks for me, which is speech.
Oh, yeah. I'm so good at that. Oh, 19. Oh, it's an Oscar winning.
19?
Yeah.
19? And 18?
19.
You,
Oh,
you
shit,
both got
yeah.
19s?
Bullshit.
All right.
Jesus,
So-
guys, maybe they really are hurt. We believe it.
Oh god.
So you guys are watching from the side as Ellie is like weeping over Nick, and Nick's like, ugh. This car driver gets out.
My father, too. First
He's got-
it was mother, and then it was brother.
He pulls off like a nicer like leather cap. Oh my goodness. Are you both okay? Are you okay?
I honestly don't know what just happened.
He begins looking around. Did I hit you? I'm sorry about that.
What are you, blind?
So I might have a hoof print or two on my ass, but
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do for you?
He's missing a leg.
it's a little hard to travel right now with being run over and all. Would you mind letting us come into your cart and just kind of ride through Blackash?
Oh, of course. I'm going down to the docks to trade some goods. So if
Perfect.
I can get you down there for sure.
Let's do that.
Oh, I can't believe you
Who
almost
will
died.
pay for his medical bill?
I can't believe you
Oh,
just
no.
did that.
So you guys are all hop in the back of this man's cart.
Well, that was a complete waste of time, Ghost. Why would you suggest that?
I can't believe I was just involved with that.
Wait, are the docks the wrong way from where we wanted to go?
Not
We're
necessarily-
right next to the docks.
Not necessarily. Yeah, I was gonna say the docks are kind of the inner part, the first part of town. It depends on where you guys are going first. You're going towards town, so you'll still be going closer. Now you'll be riding, because you guys are probably a good, I don't know, mile out of town. So
I can't remember when we were teleported. At what point in the day were we teleported? Is it mid afternoon?
yeah, it's like mid afternoon right now. So, because you guys said you wanted to find lodging first, correct?
Probably.
That was the
smart.
initial plan.
Okay.
At least secure it, yeah.
Okay. So, he takes you down to the docks. Since you both rolled 19s.
Oh, Father, do you remember when gout took Mother just last week?
Okay.
Am I
Okay.
hallucinating? When did you get so tiny?
Oh my god.
Always been tiny! Remember you couldn't feed me when I was growing
I feel
up,
like
and it
I hit my head
stunted
too much.
growth.
Jesus.
I rolled really well.
Oh no, these poor folk, they're so poor. And they're hungry. And they
4,
need medical bills.
I'll never
Hey,
grow past
4
3
plus
feet.
8,
Remember, we're looking for money
32.
here.
36.
Gotta ride.
So you guys are dropped off near the docks. There's like a square around where the docks are. There's merchants everywhere. Sailors are coming off from ships. People are selling things on a multitude of stalls. There's one big building where there's a lot of like what looks like sea captains coming in and out of. He offers you 36 gold for just like he apologizes for running over you and stuff like running over you and stuff. So
Stuff like you.
Thirty-
Oh my god.
36
dirt like
What do you mean by stuff like us?
What the?
36 golds to the party. Also, you guys have like 465 gold still from Twitter.
Yeah, who was, wasn't Eldoran keeping track of that?
Yeah, who's keeping track of the party funds? Because you're starting now, because I'm not
Not
doing it
me.
for you.
It was all Dorn, I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
I'm
if I
keeping track of my own goals.
We have 460 now, or had 460 before?
You have 460. How much do you have?
I had mine written down 370.
Okay,
Yeah, we've
that
really
is the
spent
party
gold.
fund then.
Okay.
So
Ah, you should've
370
said
plus
670.
plus 36. No, I knew it was less than 500.
36.
And then another person in the party has 500 gold sitting in her pocket that you guys don't know about.
I do not.
Yeah, you do. Didn't you
I don't
steal
know,
that? Yeah, shut up. They don't know.
Hey,
You're
I have
holding
60
out on us, you slut.
I can't believe we picked someone
Most
poor to run over
pickpocketing
Nicholas.
us.
So,
Nobody asked what was in the office. Just saying.
you
What was in the
guys
office?
looking for lodging. You guys.
Fucking Arilea's gonna be in the penthouse suite. We're gonna be fucking in the gutters.
You're gonna be fucking in the gutters? Ugh.
I was gonna say you guys
Sounds
do
like
have
a good way to get a disease.
you do have a decent chunk of change, which you'll be able to spend on items and stuff like that if you would like. You guys look around for like a relatively decent like inn. Not something that's like there are a lot of like pretty shady inns around here. Like not like the greatest, like more for like deckhands, things like that. People who just come into town and drink when they're on leave. You guys do find a relatively nice one. in the dock in the wharf area, which is it's a little away from the docks. It's called the Giggling Barrel.
Oh.
Next.
Inside.
This one's called Seaman's Quarters. It seems pretty nice.
This one's called Beef.
Yeah, you have to
I think
add
it's a strip
those.
club. That's what
See,
I
he's
was
writing it down.
Fishing dog.
It's been too long, guys.
Oh my god.
What did you call that other one, Marcus?
Beef.
With a
It's
period.
beef. Not even a capital B. Or it's all capital.
There's like a hyphen in between. Beef.
Ew.
Yeah.
I don't want to go in there.
This one's Fish's Market. You want to go to this one?
So, you guys enter the Giggling Barrel. Inside, it's relatively nice. There's a hearth lit. There's some nice wood tables and chairs spread out across the room. The common room is pretty large. Right now, there's a couple people here, but it's pretty early in the day still for that, so not a lot of people have come in as of this time. So how many rooms do you guys want?
1.
The whole place.
The whole place. Well, you can't have the whole place. The building's about 3 stories high, so there's probably a total of 24 rooms.
Penthouse suite, baby.
So
Roomies.
you guys want some of the nicer
Probably,
rooms?
No.
Probably not.
Good sir, how expensive are these rooms?
How many do you need? It's
I was talking to the DM, sir, not you.
3.
I think that's a girl.
Oh shit!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, with your back turned and general muscular figure
You look like a man
And
from
short
a man.
hair.
Well, my name is Jack, so
Do you
don't
work
know
at Beef?
Jack.
no, I know many who frequent the place though. So
What is this kind of place to be?
upper rooms.
I feel like it's a male strip club.
Upper
You know
rooms
exactly what
are 3 gold a night. Lower rooms are 2 gold a night. Our upper rooms have a large queen-size bed per room, dresser, wash basin. There's also a private washroom on the 3rd floor for those
servants.
Did he say a fucking dresser?
What the fuck's a dresser?
I've never heard
I
of
didn't
a
know you had so much
dresser.
clothes, Ellie.
It's pretty
What
nice.
the fuck's a dresser?
No, this is now a woman barkeep because of you. There's
Madam.
the upper rooms have nice accommodations as well as like basically a private like spa, like not spa but like bathrooms for men and women that you can use that are not there's a more public bathroom on the 3rd or on the 2nd floor that people can come in and use, but the nicer one is on the 3rd floor. That's 3 gold a night, and then it's 2 gold a night for the 2nd floor per room.
I mean, 3 rooms would only be 9 gold.
If you're
I mean, that's a
willing to
lot
share.
of money. Let's make people think we're not rich here.
Right.
But
I think that's acceptable.
because of our friend's almost fatal accident, I think we could afford the 3rd room now.
Guys, I need to see what a dresser is. Can
Oh my
I sleep
gosh.
in it? That's
You
nice.
probably could.
Awesome.
So, so it's 9 gold from the party funds per night. So I'll keep track of that.
Yeah, let me know.
So do you guys want to drop off? You guys have backpacks and stuff. Do you want to drop off your supplies in your room?
Sure.
Yeah.
I hand
Roy,
my
how about you and
backpack
I
to
room together?
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Good man. I slap him on the back and kind of push him forward.
Oh,
I was like handing my backpack to Ghost. I was like, oh.
Not the duo I expected.
Sure. Here,
So-
Nicholas, take my backpack up. I'm gonna talk to the lady man barkeeper.
She is very
Will
muscular.
do.
Yeah.
She's like you're pretty sure if
She's
she took
jacked.
if she like pulled up her shirt, there'd be like an 8-pack right there.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
She's got beef.
Baby got beef.
She's got more
God.
beef than me.
So the rooms are very nice. The wood is recently polished. The floors. There is a standing mirror in each room, as well as the dresser, wardrobes,
God.
queen size bed, plenty of space, and there would be a like coffee table and chairs, like a meeting type table, and at least probably 4 chairs per room. So these are
Dang.
pretty good sized spaces.
Dank.
So,
Bank.
Dank.
do you actually want to talk to the barkeep, Roy?
Yeah. Hey,
What-
excuse me.
What can I help you with?
So we're here for a bachelor party. You see the balding elf guy there and the guy with the mask on. They're getting hooked
The
up together.
player's
They're-
balding, the character is not.
Are you sure?
He's
Yeah, his
also
character's not bald.
100%.
I think I get your meaning. Do you want to start off now, or I can get things set up for when you return?
No. Oh God. Well, hold on to that thought. Let me explore that in a second.
Okay.
Is there any bars around here that are kind of like more riff drafty?
Well,
like
a
more
lot-
excitement.
Well, you
A
should
lot of
come
dwarves frequent.
here at night. This specific inn and tavern, we get a large amount of ship captains from all over the world, adventurers from everywhere, plenty of dice games and things like that to go around. This is a very exciting place to be.
Word
And
flex, but all right.
we also don't prohibit fighting as long as none of the furniture is damaged.
Up in her room.
And
Ellie's like, oh, my ears just perked up. I'm sorry.
and if you break anything, you have to pay for it. But
How much is that
we-
chair?
well, one chair would be 3 gold. A table is 10. Bar stools are 2 apiece. But we
Find the shit.
often ask that if fights do break out, that everything is done without weapons here. We don't like to see people leave this place dead. Preferably, we like to let people let off a little bit of steam here and there. So there's been times where tables have been pushed to the sides and they've set up a fighting ring in the middle.
What
Oh.
the fuck? Hell
one's here
yeah.
for me. No one
Cool.
hears
is
that but
there
me.
is there money involved? Cool.
Patet.
I'm assuming the patrons can bet on one another.
Oh yeah, so we have many different forms of gambling here. There's been a man here recently who likes to run a game of Ash and Flames that he lets people join in on.
What's that?
It's a she explains the rules to you. So it's a dice game where you roll 4 dice.
Oh, I'm not playing. No way.
I'll explain
It's
the
not
rules.
a D20.
It's
it's not.
4 d6s.
Okay.
You might actually have a shot.
Your goal is to make the highest you get the highest you can. You bet, so you ante in, then you roll, you bet, and then you can spend another ante to re-roll one of your d6s, and then you bet again, and then you show, and whoever has the highest takes the pot, and
Is
then
there
ties
bluffing
split.
involved?
Of course, because it's under like cups, so you kind of like look at what you have.
Aralea, hello.
No,
been here
this
the whole
was
time.
player to DM.
So yeah.
So what were you talking about earlier? Let's explore that. What was that train of thought you had?
Oh, you want to do the setup for your two friends?
Yeah, what would that entail?
Well, I can certainly do an all-inclusive package. We can do we can definitely spruce up the room a little bit if you guys are out and about in town, for a small fee, and then we can also have drinks and things ready for you all. Depending on
I need 10 gold.
Depending on how generous you are, you can also have drinks set up for the entire, room.
50
for when we
gold.
get back. I would say an all-inclusive package with drinks for the night for all 6 of you, 25 gold.
Jeez.
That's also including, we'll be sprucing up the room and doing other things like that. And
They're
food
about to be
included as well.
happily married to each other.
Oh,
so
good.
We need to spruce this place up.
Okay, 25 gold. You can get it to me, and I will get all that set up for tonight.
Yeah, hey, Eldorn, before you go upstairs, can I borrow 25 gold? From the party funds? Oh, thanks.
No questions asked.
Slides it over to her.
Should ask for 50.
I knew I picked the right bunkmate.
So,
I have such nervous energy.
So, what do you guys want to do with your free time then? Since it's probably about, I would say, 3 in the afternoon. So you guys can spend some time going around town. I know there's some places you want to go. You could also go check out shops and spend some of your money. Obviously, things like enchanting would be a potential for weapons and things like that, and armor. If there's any potions or equipment you would like to buy, we can do that. But it's up to you guys what you want to do.
We could push Nicholas underneath a cardigan.
I personally want to go do some research on the ring and then go shopping after that. Kind of split my time.
Okay. So the library.
Yep.
Eldorn would go with Ghost.
Okay. I mean, you could all just go to the library because I think you all have things to do at the library.
Oh
Fuck
god.
the library.
Library.
Reading.
It's up to you. Or you guys can split up and spread and conquer. Although, if one person's carrying the party fund, then wherever he goes, that's where the money's at.
Hey,
Eldorn,
we
I need
should
another 50 gold.
split up that money between the 6 of us.
Sure,
For the
sounds like a
day.
great idea.
And then we can all pool it back at the end of the night.
What?
Early,
Or
I hear you
keep it
jingling
forever.
A lot. What's in your pockets?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh no, she's well. That gold is well hidden.
Why are you jingling so
That would
For
make
a
more
second,
sense.
I thought you meant my audio. I was like, what?
Just jangling.
Okay, so Ghost, Eldorn, anyone else want to go to the library?
I'll go to the library.
Nick?
Fuck.
Do we want to split the group funds?
I mean,
Keep
I'm
in mind,
fine.
keep in mind, many enchantments are going to be pricey. They're expensive to purchase. So
What are the girls doing?
We each get an allotment of 63 gold, if that's the case.
How about we all just go to the library together? Because I feel like it's farther downtown, down the road.
it's on East Cliffside, which is up the hill.
So
Fine.
Ellie's like, fine.
and when somebody sees the shop that they want to go into, there you go.
Okay.
We'll at least know where
So
you
we'll
are.
shop on the way.
No, I'm saying we all go the same direction. People split off when they want to, and then we'll just come back together later.
Okay. Are there shops that anyone's looking for in particular? Are there items or things people want to buy?
Party store.
Blacksmith? Okay. Blacksmith
I too
or
will go into the blacksmith.
blacksmith/enchanter?
Yes.
Okay.
4K.
So you find
Inclusive or?
you find a few places that are like weapon shops in the wharf, but they're not like, most of them are like harpoons, things that you take out to sea. When you guys get into, you pass, you take one of the side streets, you don't go back to the Ashway, you kind of work your way through the crowd, and people are like kind of like directing you where to go, and you kind of snake your way through. As you start approaching You can see the towers getting closer. You start to get into nicer neighborhoods and shopping areas, especially on these main roads that you're taking. And eventually, you guys do find a blacksmith and enchanter that looks relatively nice. So, hello. How may I help you two?
There's 6 of us.
Oh, are you all going? Okay.
I thought you guys
Sure.
at the library like the nerds you are.
I mean, you guys can all be there if you want.
I'll hang out with the girls.
Okay. The other three
I
are going. Go ahead.
I feel like I'd be at the library right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the other three go into the
Eldor's
library.
Milk
Okay.
drinking nerds.
So, what can I get for you? We have a variety of weapons. I can also enhance any weapons that you have currently with a little bit of time.
What do you have in the throwing knives department?
Yeah, where's your menu at?
Are you looking for a new pair enchanted, or are you looking to enchant a current set you already have?
It depends on what you've got ready.
We do have. Sorry, I gotta look through my enchantments. We do have a set of. Where are the? Oh, there we go. I was like, where are these at? We have a set enchanted with the Spell Slinger enhancement. Those will add spell slots to your pool. I do have a set. Not that one. I do have a set that have both the weapon shift and the linked enhancement. Those are a little pricey. That will cost you approximately. Hold on, I gotta do the math in my head. Those will run about $425. But I can also do other enchantments for those. Do you want to know what those enchantments do?
No. Can I tell you what I'm looking for and if that's possible?
Yeah.
Is there a way to like use throwing knives as like a conduit, kind of, where you can like?
Yep. It's called imprint.
I want that.
Okay.
I asked the guy, have you ever seen Naruto? There's this
So-
guy named Minato.
So.
Minato?
Yeah. Minato? His dad?
His dad.
Minato.
Minato.
So.
Uncultured.
Uncultured swine.
Why?
Okay, I gotta go through and like double check to make sure because has some material cost to it as well.
Are there like weapons hanging on the wall and shit?
Oh yeah, there's weapons everywhere.
I'm sniffing them. I'm tapping them.
Sniffing?
These are some
Yeah.
high quality Smith's weapons.
Oh yeah, I got a little lick. Make
75
sure there's some quality metal.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
He just cut to me like.
You're just like.
That's how you get a disease.
Good metal. Okay, so imprint takes 1 amethyst gem, so that specific enchantment will run you 250 gold pieces.
Woo!
For 5?
Yeah, it enhances the entire set. So when you throw it, basically so throwing knives work as a set. So when you enchant one, you enchant the entire 5 of them. There's also an upgrade for thrown weapons specifically that increase the ammunition of that set. So it adds another one of that set in. So the imprint, you basically, where your weapon lands, it leaves your magical aura there, and you can cast your spells as though you were standing in that location. So, is that what you're looking for?
Kind of.
Okay.
I'll go with it.
I was gonna say, is there anything else? There's the other stuff. The linked allows you to return weapons to your hand with a free action. The And then this is what I figured you would be interested in as well. I know Olivia might be interested in this one as well, which is weapon shift, which allows you once per rest. Yes. Once per rest, and you can take this enchantment multiple times to give it more uses per day. You can use a maneuver to teleport to your weapon's location.
That's pretty cool.
It's cool, but it's not my style.
Okay. So is imprint kind of what you're looking for? You're looking to have a way to cast your spells from a different location, from a further away location.
Yeah.
That's what imprint does.
Mm-hmm.
It basically makes it so that you can even cast around like walls and stuff like that if your knives are in the proper location to do that.
That's cool.
And then, I mean, there's also the basic upgrade of being able to increase the amount of ammunition you have in that set of knives, if you would like that. That's much cheaper.
No, I'll just do the one, because I do have a second set that
Okay.
wouldn't be enchanted.
Yes. So just the one set will be enchanted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that'll take me, I can have it to you by 2 days.
Cool.
Okay. So come back the day after tomorrow and I will have them ready for you.
Do I give her like half the gold now and then half?
Yeah, you can just give half of it now.
Cool. You said 250.
It's 250 total. So yeah, you
Yeah.
can pay 125 now if you'd like.
Cool.
Anyone else looking for anything?
Nah.
Craftsmanship is just okay.
You're like, this is fine.
I dink on a sword.
Yeah, it doesn't have a face drawn on it. With Sharpie.
Hey, listen, don't need no disrespectful talk from colorful men. I have a question.
I think that was racist.
I have an answer.
Oh my.
Did not mean it like that. Thank you. So, your weapon work is pretty alright, if I must say. But I have a question in regards to magical abilities, or cheating as I like to call it. Is there something you could add to my axe that would nullify all magical abilities?
Nullify all magical abilities. What
That'd be great. If some's only possible, I understand.
to
You
the
ever watch Black Clover?
wielder, to enemies?
Yeah.
I could potentially look into an enchantment that can temporarily nullify spell casting. Or I could look into creating a aura around the weapon potentially to nullify spell casting. That will run you a pretty hefty price. The one that goes off of that would damage them and have a chance to silence would be cheaper.
Okay. Perhaps that might be the better option.
The aura would be pretty expensive.
How much we talking?
The materials for the aura plus the gold cost to actually enchant it would probably, if you wanted a 15-foot aura, which is the basic, I would say that's going to run you close to 750 gold pieces. That one's pretty expensive to do. The other one I could probably get you for 150, depending on what abilities. The more money you put into it, the better the enchantment will be.
See, that's what I want. I got some people I gotta fuck up, you know what I mean?
Ow.
I take out my axe and I slam it on the table.
Okay.
So, before you, obviously the finest specimen you've ever laid your eyes on. I understand. Take
You
a
just
second to soak it
Roy,
in.
Roy, you just see the shopkeeper's face looks like both amused and slightly horrified at the same time.
Listen.
There's still like bug guts on it from like spider guts on it from like episode 1, you know. It's still got like
God.
here and there.
Listen,
Like a windshield.
she's a little dirty. I like scrape some stuff off and like flick it away. But you cannot deny her beauty. I bet you got some orders on back order. I bet you're a little swamped here at this little shop, just you know. I would be willing to offer my fine skill and my fine craft. Help you with some stuff, and maybe you could help me.
Okay. I will let you make a persuasion check, but I will give you your engineering bonus to that. Because it's basically going off your crafting for
Okay. All right.
for persuasion.
17.
Okay. I could potentially use some help around here, and I would be willing to give a discount price or pay you depending on what you wanted and how good your work is.
Oh, there's no question on how good my work is.
Well, you may return tomorrow at the crack of dawn, and we can see how good your work is.
I'll be here at the crack of the moon. I take my axe back and walk
He's
out.
just okay. He's just like okay. So, the group that goes to the library.
Ooh, spoon.
You guys come up. The entire spires of power are not hard to find in this city. It's a campus that's on this eastern cliffside of the city, and it is walled in. So as you guys, there are people coming in and coming out, and as you guys approach the gate, passes.
Ooh.
Passes.
Passes.
Oh, I'm quite sorry. We're new to town.
Sorry, we're not virgins. We don't need that.
Just Chad library goers.
We thought it was open access. Our apologies. Do you know of a way to get passes?
You may attain a pass by being invited by any of the sitting professors, or by the head librarian or tome master.
Professors in this academy or anywhere else in the continent?
In this academy.
Very well.
There wouldn't be any way that we could pay our way in.
You dare question my honor, sir? With a
I don't know
bribe?
if there was an upfront.
He kind of like grips his sword a little bit tighter, and as you guys are like watching these guards, who's the most perceptive out of you guys?
Probably not me.
I have
I'm
one.
at the wrong group.
I also have
Probably.
one.
Oh, we all have one.
Oh.
You all kind of notice like walking up, carrying like a book under his arm, dressed in this almost like it's like this cloth mixture of like it's kind of got like wider sleeves. It's a style you're not used to. It looks foreign. But the most odd thing, there's like a few odd things about this man. One is this wide-brimmed black hat he's wearing on his head, which does not fit his outfit whatsoever. The second, as you look, his left arm is completely wrapped in a purple cloth, and as you kind of shift your eyes away from that cloth, it changes color, and you look back, and it's still purple. He's also carrying a staff over his other arm, which is not carrying the book, which is his right hand. And he kind of walks out, whistling to himself. He sees the tension in the air. Oh, look, what do we have going on here?
No, we're not really looking for trouble, but it just seems like that's what comes to us at some points.
looking to.
He starts like walking towards you and kind of like gets uncomfortably close to you a little bit. Kind of he like kind of like puts his staff up against the wall, takes off his hat, and gets like really close to you, like examining you. Interesting. Well, pleasure. And immediately starts walking away from you.
Damn.
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, my name. What is your name?
Oh, well, my name is Nicholas Warrenborn, but please call me Nick.
Okay, Nick. What should I have you call me? My name. No, I don't think
Daddy.
you've earned that quite yet. Just call me Stranger.
Kill him.
Goodbye, Nick.
Bye, stranger.
And he begins to whistle his way down the road.
Hold on while I write this shit down.
What did
That
his
was an
face
interesting
look
encounter.
like?
Yeah.
Well, hair type and stuff like that.
So
Was he human?
he is human.
Okay.
He has you. Actually, you guys would have gotten a pretty good look at him because he was up close. He's not super tall, kind of average height. There was definitely like tone muscles underneath the robes. The robes kind of like, it's not really robes. It's more like martial art garb is what it looks like. But it's very loose fitting and kind of deceiving. When he took off his hat, you saw his hair is black. But it's long and it's pulled back and parted in the middle. But there were streaks of blue running through his hair. And he definitely looks like he's seen a few things. He's not like pale. He's definitely got some color to him.
An adventurer.
Shoot him in the knee.
All right.
Stroke.
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry, my brain's still not working quite yet.
I guess I should also include that he is not. He's in his 30s, early 30s.
Early 30s.
Old. Too old.
He's
Ouch.
16. Too old.
I think several of us are older than that.
Yep.
Too
You're all-
old.
You're all too fucking old.
So,
All right. Well, I guess we're at a standstill then.
the guard seems to have relaxed because of the weird confrontation, but he's still not letting you pass.
Are there any other places of study here in the city?
Or
None.
stuff that we could get information on.
Depends on what
things?
you're looking for. The library, though, if you're looking for things of arcane, ancient nature, most history, things like that, you're going to find in here. Unfortunately, I can't let you in without a pass. You could potentially.
What about...
Well, if I told you that I am from the Lamrick Foundation, I'm on a very important mission, and I'm trying to rescue somebody.
Oh, from the Lammer Foundation. Then they would have given you a pass. Do you have your pass with you?
Shit.
You see, this is more of a top secret mission that I'm on.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Would I have any verification I'm from the Lamrick Foundation?
Yeah, you would have like identification with you. So
Okay.
you this is not going to be easy, Parker. Make a speech check for me. And make it with a negative fate shift because you're basically trying to bully your way past him when the Lamrick Foundation, if this was sanctioned, would have given you paperwork for this
Okay. So I have to roll twice, right?
and take the lower.
Oh, that first roll is really good. Okay. First roll was an 18. Second roll was a 17.
17?
17.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's like me rolling.
You don't have any bonus in speech, though, do you?
And speech? No.
That's not enough to beat the difficulty.
Oh
That's
no.
a high difficulty.
I would recommend that you get in contact with the Foundation. I see you're clearly a member. They will more than likely be able to send you verification and a pass to enter the library.
See, this is a matter of urgency. Like, I need to get through this quickly. You see, there's someone in danger.
Well, if you send out a letter today to the Lamrick Foundation, you'll receive a letter tomorrow. More than likely. Sorry.
Yeah.
The DMV's better than this. Cuckoo, kill him. Cuckoo.
Where is the closest temple? And
temple,
what god is it?
temple to who? Temple to who?
Who do you
Just in
worship?
general.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Throw me on the spot, why don't you?
This guard is pretty stupid, guys.
He doesn't
Doesn't
even
know
know where
what
the
city.
temple is.
What the fuck?
Probably know where it is if I had a friggin' pass.
I'm currently asking the enchantist person at the shop if he has gloves that can one-shot any enemy.
He completely gives you a blank stare. And it's like, oh, yes, I have these fine leather gloves over here that can wound any enemy in one hit. All you have to do is touch them.
Nice.
You know what? Before I go through all the trouble, would you be able to at least give me some information?
Sure, if there's something I can help you with.
Is there information in there about the Ring of the Truth Seeker?
More than likely. The library has thousands upon thousands of tomes of varying nature, especially about ancient history and things like that. I believe one of our professors has recently been studying a curious artifact from, we believe, potentially from 40,000 years ago.
Okay, thank you.
Cool story, bro.
But yes, I would assume that you could probably find what you were looking for in there. I would, again, I apologize, but I can't let you pass. The Lamrick Foundation, though, does have passes into the library, so if you get them to send you one, then we can let you in as early as tomorrow.
I understand. All right, I'm just going to talk to my companions here, and maybe we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you. So,
About that temple, though.
Yes. One of the closest temple to the school is a small shrine to Zaftis the Reaper.
Okay.
What about general records of population in this town or this city?
Likely that would be held within the barracks circle, which holds all of our military and government records. But if you can't get a pass to get into here, that's going to be much harder. They're very picky who they let in. They do have, the only public area they really let people into is those who wish to say goodbye to the deceased, who have been taken for military purposes.
Of course. All right, we'll find our way.
So, are you guys starting to walk somewhere in particular?
we're just going to start walking, I guess, to one of the shops, but I'm
Okay.
going to kind of chat with them too
Yeah,
at
but
the same time.
what Ghost was talking about.
So,
Was all that true
about what?
about your connection?
I am a member of the Lamrick Foundation, yes. I have been for quite some time.
Lamrick Foundation.
What's
So
the foundation?
Lamrick?
Yes.
You both have probably heard of it. It's a shadow organization that exists mainly within Rathtun that it's not like Black Rose where they're kind of assassins. Well, it's similar but not. Lambering Foundation is closer to what you would think of like high-level spies and like protectors of like order.
Or more about justice and peace than anything.
They're more about protecting like the order of things rather than like making a profit.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I see one of two ways that we can get in here. If
Oh, hello again.
Stranger.
I see you're all looking to get into the library. You wouldn't happen to need, and he pulls out of his sleeve one of these, would you?
I'm guessing.
Or perhaps he like as you look, there's one, then there's three.
He's a witch.
Three?
Yes, we do.
But you three look like there's more than just three of you. You look like you belong to a larger group, don't you? What is it, 4? 5?
I'm gonna look for any kind of jewelry that's on him that could be hiding his appearance.
Make a perception check for me.
Wearing a trench coat and just like whipped out.
Natural 20.
You do not see any jewelry on him. The only things that you see that are, and let me just go back to this quick. Other than the clothes are unfortunate, you see the cloth on the arm looks really strange and definitely magical in some way. You don't see any jewelry or anything on him like that. You do see like several, like there's pouches and stuff like that, but he's not wearing any jewelry. Are you looking for something?
Information. Everybody who
sure.
wants to go to the library, to the academy.
Information. And he like snaps, like he like pulls his hand back and all the passes are gone. Aren't we all looking for information? Indeed. What, if you don't mind me asking, what brings you all to this fine city?
Honestly, I'm just here to go to the library.
I have people to find.
Before I give you any information, why would I share that? Why should I trust you?
Well, why should I trust you? You haven't even given me a name yet.
That's fair. You haven't given us one either.
You're
I've
right.
given you a name.
Nick has. Okay, here's the deal. I will give you, if you, sir, and he points to you, Eldoran, give me your name, then I will give you 1/2 of my actual name. And then you can give me your real name, and then I will give you the other half of my real name.
You see, here's the thing. I don't really give a shit about your name. I just want to know what your deal is.
So what's your deal?
Like,
Great. That's great.
like what could you possibly gain from stopping us and
a
flashing
businessman
us with passes?
What?
So what do you want in return then? Like what are you after?
I see you are a man that goes straight to the point. Okay. I think introductions is in order first. So you, elf sir, what is your name?
Eldoran.
Okay. And last name?
Phalwin.
Okay, Eldoran Phalwin. Nice to meet you, pleasure. I am Reese, and you, sir?
You can call me Ghost.
Okay.
That is what I go by.
Okay, Ghost, since that's clearly not your real name, I will give you also a fake name. They call me the Monk of the Broken Hand.
Okay, Monk of the Broken. Whatever. What do you want?
So now to business. So how many passes do you need first?
3 total.
3 should be enough.
Only 3? Don't you have more in your party, clearly, right? I can get you more.
If they are, I don't think there's going to be enough of them who want to go at one point.
Okay, so 3 passes. Okay, here's what I want in return, because clearly your friend is less than trusting. I am looking for a particular item, and it is, how should I put this? It, will not come to my hands in, the proper channels, we'll say. I need it stolen.
You've come to the wrong guy.
Y'all look shady as shit. He's like, you obviously can steal shit from
Well,
me.
I was actually hoping, and he points to you, goes, he would steal it for me.
I mean, I'm about to say that he's about the only one capable of that between our group of three here.
I even can
goes-
give you information and things like that about it. I just, I mean, I could potentially do it, but I prefer stealing from people that are long dead. Not, people who are alive. They tend to get a little fussy when you get your hands on their things.
Who would I? Let's say I entertain this idea. Who would I even be stealing from?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. So, I need a specific gemstone, and I need a set of research notes from one Professor Ophelia Total. She's the professor of ancient studies at that building back there. See, the gemstone is kind of important to me because I'm looking for some things that it could potentially offer me information on. But I need the notes too because she's very adept at translation. And also, she has theories. I need her mind.
You know what? So decisions like this, I have to mull them over.
Okay.
If I need to think on it, where can I reach you if I decide I want to do this?
Very well. Good. So, I'm currently staying at the Giggling Barrel.
Oh,
You
fuck.
Of course.
Naturally.
All right.
By
Sounds
the
good.
way, his name in my book is Reese Witherspoon. Since we don't have an actual name.
You don't have his last name yet, no.
Exactly. I swear
All
this is a fucking conure.
Sounds good. Well,
He's
I will meet you
tan.
there if I decide that I want to do this.
Ah, pleasure. Okay, fair enough. I will hopefully see you soon. And he just starts walking away, whistling a tune.
Ew. Who whistles?
I'm assuming he's out of earshot distance at this
Oh
point.
yeah, by this point. Well,
Okay.
you give it. He's weird enough. You give it a good you make sure that he is long. You can see him going down, and when he finally crosses the point where you can't see him anymore, then you're pretty sure he's out of earshot, just in case.
But do we always get these people around us? I'm curious.
attract this
That's
kind
me
of stuff.
asking. That's Nick asking.
By the way, in case you two are curious, I don't fucking trust that guy. I have a contact that can get us in. We'll just have to go in tomorrow morning.
With his physique, I was wondering if he was a way of the past, but since he wants to steal something, definitely not.
By the way, you know what? Fuck it. Tell the doctor about it too.
Huh?
Say that again?
The
The
doctor.
professor.
The
Yeah.
professor, whatever.
Oh.
The professor's dead though.
No, the professor's
No.
alive.
Oh,
He said he preferred to steal.
He prefers to steal from
Oh.
people who are long dead because they don't get as fussy about you taking things.
Ah,
God.
Fucking
We're
grave
dealing
robber.
with an archaeologist.
Grave robber.
So
I wasn't listening.
he'll probably go after someone else to do his bidding. So I say we probably give the professor a heads up, and that be that.
That's fine by me.
I'll come along.
All right.
So-
I'm gonna run to the post office and send out a letter.
Okay. So while you guys are at the post office, just because I know people forget when they send out letters, there are 2 letters forwarded for your guys' group. So you're sending to, I'm assuming I know who you're sending your letter to get assistance.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Her name starts with D.
Yep, that's what I figured. Okay. So there are 2 letters at the post office for your group. One is addressed to Roy, and the other is addressed to it was sent to Twiddlewink, but the name on it is unfamiliar to you all, as it is addressed to a name that you do not recognize. It's addressed to Azariah.
That's a weird name.
But it is forwarded from Twiddlewink because it was sent to. Technically, it was sent to. It was also sent back to a Nick as a potential receiver as well.
That's weird.
But Twiddlewink forwarded it to you guys. And there's a little note from Twiddlewink saying, "This mail was sent to you in Kalmia. I forwarded it to you. I hope everything is going well." Because he knew you guys were going to Blackash next.
Nick, do you know
Who's
anyone
got
by
a
that
secret name?
What was that?
Do you know anyone by that name?
No, or at least I don't think so. But I have a feeling on who it is. Who it's for?
It's Roy, for sure.
What?
100%.
I recognize this name. I wasn't
Obviously.
listening.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Specifically, also,
Marcus.
the letter addressed to Roy is his last name. It is not addressed to Solomon Royce. It's just addressed to Roy. And that's it.
Familiar.
So,
Sorry, I was watching the local Pirates versus the Saints. It looks like it's tied.
so
It's on the Magic Telly.
those you guys have those letters in your possession. So
Okay.
they are sealed.
Also, just by the way, I'm writing for to get passes for the three of us.
Okay. All three. You want to try to get 3?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get to that. Okay. So, I love how you guys don't trust me about any character anymore. Like, every character I introduce is like, that guy's fucking sketchy.
It's just
I
your
know
tone of
you.
voice. It's how you present them as this all-knowing smugness.
That guy is literally like a person trying to sell drugs on a playground. Like, hey kids, you need some library passes? I can get you library
I can
passes.
get you some library passes.
I feel so more that I've just learned my lesson after so many sessions.
That's true.
And after so long of playing with you as being a DM.
Hey, sometimes, you never know. Sometimes you run into a Twiddlewink or something,
Yeah, this
And then
guy's
you
not a
kill
twiddlewink.
Well, I mean, you guys could have saved Zink. I'm just saying. Anyway, so, is there anything else people want to do today before it hits nighttime?
I was gonna go buy a potion,
Okay.
personally.
Okay. Just a regular healing potion?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you want to upgrade it at all?
upgrade it.
So upgrading a potion increases the amount of healing it does.
Okay.
So a level 2 would be a little bit more expensive. It'd be an extra 20 gold, so it'd be 55 gold, but it would heal 16 plus 2d10. And then it'd be 8 plus 2d10. And then level 3 would be a little bit more. It'd be another 20 gold, so 75 gold, and it'd be 16 plus 2d10, and so on. So would you?
How much does level 1 cost, and what does that do?
35 gold, and it heals 8 plus 1d10.
I'll just do that one.
Okay. Anyone else want any items?
I honestly can't remember how much were we each given?
63.
63 apiece.
Did we agree upon splitting that up?
I didn't think we did.
I don't think we did.
I have my own gold, so I'm not using the party fund.
Okay.
Because, it depends on what you guys want to buy. You could also pool together and get something bigger for the group, but it's up to you. Or you could get potions and stuff like that for everyone. So, anything else?
Cool. That's all I want to do.
I'll also get a level 1 potion.
Okay.
Before I stumble into my fucking surprise at the end.
How is everybody who is having their hair dyed? How are they looking?
It could
'Cause
probably
I've
use.
died ghosts, I've died Ellie's, and I've died my own.
Oh, I forgot about that.
They could probably all use a
I
touch
kind of
up.
keep forgetting to. Yeah.
Do I though? Since I'm mostly covered.
You're less. It's less effective on you because your hair is not really out most of the time since you usually wear a hood. Though Ellie and Aralea, on the other hand, are different. So
And
Just
you don't
to
have
save
to.
on materials and stuff.
yeah.
And if you don't want it, dye it again.
Well, why did you dye your hair in the first place anyway? Was it to hide from someone specific?
I was a server at the party.
Right, right. So for
Yeah.
you, it doesn't really matter. You don't really need
Yeah.
to dye your hair again if you don't want to.
Right.
The other two
I
of you,
think-
if you want to stay disguised, then yes, you probably should dye your hair again.
Yeah, probably.
I'll just say
So,
5 gold for both of you.
okay.
You ask for directions, ladies. There's a guy right here, who's, like, whistling. You ask him.
Actually though,
No.
he literally passes you guys,
No.
and he
Oh, no.
looks at you, and he kind of tips his hat, and then he starts walking towards you.
Oh, here we go.
Why the fuck do you have
Well,
to say
hello there, stranger.
We don't have any money.
You, sir, look. Can I say?
We know.
No, I was gonna use interesting.
Ha ha ha. I bet you get that one a lot.
Hey, knee, Ellie.
You
I
all look
dodge.
very. You all look very interesting. Very interesting.
Oh, look, a penny! I walk away.
Have you heard
What
of a
are
place called
pennies?
Beef?
Yeah, I guess.
I've walked past it a few times, but I'm not. I'm not familiar with this area in particular. I've been here for
You look like a beef.
a week,
kind of guy.
maybe.
What are you
Okay.
What guy
doing
here
here?
today?
I am looking for some information, my young lady.
I'm a dude.
I was talking to the young elf woman.
You don't know that I'm
Elf?
Elven.
Oh,
You're
right.
an elf?
There it is.
Actually, he
Thanks,
does.
fucker.
He does know that you're an elf.
I thought that was just me being stupid.
Guys, it turns out it's just a piece of gum.
Are you chewing it?
Oh,
Actually, though, he does know that you're elven. Because you can't hide all of your features from him. Because the way your face is shaped and stuff like that, that is strictly elven. And he's a pretty perceptive fellow.
Is everybody else just dumb?
yeah.
It's well,
Yeah.
you don't think everyone else
We're
is
letting you keep the facade.
you don't think everyone else is dumb. He's just extremely perceptive.
First of all, she's a gnome.
No, I'm
This guy's
beginning to
pretty dumb.
reevaluate my opinion of you.
Which one?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The chomps on gum.
All three. Anyway,
Well, we
pleasure.
didn't ask for your opinion anyway. Spits out gum.
Tastes like herpes.
Aralea, do you want to go ahead and make a perception check back at him?
Oh, I sure do. Because unlike the other ones, I have good perception.
The other one.
The other ones.
Actually,
Uh,
Roy, why don't you make a spellcraft check for me too?
Can I make a check?
Sure.
Make an
Ellie, why
education
don't you
check.
make a you can make a perception or a spellcraft check for me.
Oh, I'm gonna
Here we go,
perceive
here we
his
go.
ass.
Okay.
Hot mama needs.
Mine's a 21 total.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Roy?
I have a +4 for perception.
Oh, I have a 19 on perception.
16.
Okay. You have a 19? Okay.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, bro.
This guy is strange in a lot of ways. But one thing that stands out to all three of you is that his left arm with the cloth is not just magical, but like absurd magic. Like stuff you haven't seen before. Like this thing is enchanted with powers that you're not at all familiar with. And it looks like it's glowing like a fucking furnace. Like it's very magical. as well as the staff he's carrying. Let me just double check.
Is it his jerk off hand?
Other than that, he doesn't have. I mean, everything that I've said to them is basically you figure out as well. The hair is actually, since you rolled a 21 in perception, you look at the hair. The hair is not dyed blue. It is naturally that color. It's like a lightning style blue.
You have an interesting sense of style. Where are you from?
I come from, well, it would be, technically you could go to the east or to the west, but on all the fancy maps, I would be from the west originally. I spent some time in Breveus. I spent some time in a few other places around that. But if I'm going to give information, then I expect something in return. So where are you from?
Brathlin.
Okay. And what did you do in Brathlin?
Not a whole lot.
No. Then I didn't do a whole lot in the west.
Good for you.
Thank you. Any other fascinating questions for me?
Your arm's shiny.
Oh, yes.
with that?
Just a nice piece of cloth I found.
Yeah.
Yes. You have
just
a very
found that?
you have a very nice axe.
Yeah, I just found it. Just kidding.
I mean, I did just find it.
Oh.
I mean, not like recently. I found it a while ago, but
You just wear it for fashion?
yes, kind of.
Lying.
Make a perception check. Good luck.
Guy's either primordial, a cultist, or a god. Those are the only things we've interacted with so
Or he's
far.
homeless.
It's a 10 total.
Homeless.
This guy is fucking strange. There is like he's got this air of confidence about him that is like it's something you really haven't seen before. And just from your perception check earlier as well, the way he moves, just even standing still, and you can kind of notice because you saw him kind of walk up and stuff, it is trained. He is, at least in some aspects, dangerous. You can tell in certain ways.
Would I know from my background of any other assassin agencies from different continents?
Make a knowledge check for me. You would know some.
Natural 20.
It is a natural 20.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
22.
Okay. So you would know. I'm gonna have to write some of these down because I'm gonna have to come up with these on the fly. We'll say the ghost walkers. They generally operate to the south, sometimes in the islands between. I do think I have.
And these are from the continent that he would be from?
You are
Potentially?
unfamiliar with anything from Breveus.
Okay.
You know that there have been ships that have sent prisoners from the coast to Everglon to settle new settlements. You know that Breveus has a largely one of the most large human populations. You've also, I'll give you this connection. You've also had something else mentioned on Breveus. A floating city in the sky. Quanverth, I believe, is also on that continent. But you aren't really... It's just another complete continent with new kingdoms and everything.
Right.
And it's... If you went east, it's 1 continent away. If you go west, it's 2 continents away. So it'd be like you kind of flying to like Russia.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that's all I can give you. Even with an
Okay.
at 20.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem. I'll give you this with an at 20. He doesn't seem like. He definitely has the movement of someone dexterous and well versed in combat. He doesn't seem like an assassin.
Mm-hmm.
He seems more like a fighter.
Okay.
Well, this is awkward.
Well,
Very interesting. Seems that I'm being quite favored with these interactions today. And he starts walking away from you guys.
If he says so, I guess.
Fuck is that supposed to mean?
Are you going to say that to him?
Yeah.
Well, you brought him back.
Oh, just that luck favors those prepared for anything.
He just moonwalked back to us.
He says that like over his shoulder as he waves to you.
Tiny jerk off arm.
Okay, top of my shit list, that guy.
Get him.
I'm moving on down the list.
All right,
So what do you guys want to do?
time for a drink.
Want to go to beef?
God, no.
So, does anyone else have anything they want to do with their free time? Any shopping or anything?
Well,
All the
You-
girls are playing. Of the bachelor party.
You're telling us about it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You got
sweet.
excited.
I did want to get a general sense if the name Blaze Handville is known within like the taverns.
Okay, so you just kind of want to do like a
Or
general
areas.
check of like rumors and things like that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a speech check for me.
Would this be persuasion?
I'll give you your persuasion bonus for this, sure.
Okay. I believe that's a 14.
Okay. You do catch whispers of the name. He seems like he lives. You don't know. You can't pinpoint exactly with the amount of time that you have where he's at, but you think he's somewhere in the upper districts on the west cliff side. So he's not like in the like super rich districts near the castle, but he's definitely seems like he's got some money.
Upper East Side.
Upper west side.
Upper West Side.
It's technically the West Cliff Side district. But you'd have to do more, like hitting the streets to get like a precise location on him.
Sure.
But there is a little hint for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else?
We're
Telling
having a party.
the ladies about the bachelor party.
Let's go.
Okay.
There's
So
hats.
are you gonna go get hats?
What time is it?
I would say probably 5, 6.
Oh hell no, we gotta see the whole thing unveil. Gotta beat him back.
Okay, so you guys do beat them back first because you guys went for less. They went further into town than you did. So you guys probably get back around like 6:37. The other group, you guys will get back about 7:30. There is been some setup. There's a few like decorations hanging around and stuff like that. A lot of like there's like you can see like they're like the behind the bar is pretty filled. The Jack, the barkeep, the nice strong female barkeep, waves you over. So I'm glad you're back already. I sent up a complimentary basket as well to their room. So after the festivities are done down here, there is their room is. If I can say, I outdid myself this time.
Son of a bitch.
That's very kind, but why?
You don't know that yet.
Not there.
You're not here
No, we're
yet.
not there yet.
I
It's-
thought she was
it's in
waving
the
us
group.
over.
No. So
Nah,
you
nay,
can see
nay.
you can see now that the patron, like many patrons, are started to come in. You look in one corner and playing
this
dice,
guy.
playing dice at a table
Oh God.
is a weird dude you met earlier. There's a few other people gathered around and playing, and they're just rolling dice and stuff like that.
I'm not drunk enough for this.
We're not there yet.
So the other half of the party returns, and like she has someone watching out to kind of let everyone know. So before you guys get back, the entire bar is basically told to hey, everyone, we've got a special party tonight. There are two. You said bachelor party, right? They're about to be married. We have two bachelors that are just about to get married coming in. We want to celebrate it. And he points to Roy. This man has already paid a premium package. There are many drinks to have tonight, and the whole bar kind of cheers. So they're coming now. So we need everyone to be quiet and yell surprise when they come in.
Wait, who exactly is this for? Is it for Nick and Ghost?
It's for
No, it's Eldoran
Ghost
and
and Eldoran.
Ghost.
It's going
Okay.
to be for Nicholas at first, but he agreed with me.
So
Smart
Gotcha.
choice.
So, as you guys walk into the tavern, the whole bar yells "surprise!" and like "congratulations!" Yeah, and, like everyone raises their glasses to you and stuff like that.
I had no
Listen.
idea.
This is such a special treat. I'm so touched that you guys would have a party for me.
Get out of the way!
Yeah, we didn't. We didn't do that great. We didn't.
Oh
do
no,
the
it's
library.
it's for the two bachelors over there. Congratulations! When's the wedding?
Love lives on.
Oh, I'm already married. What are you talking about?
You're already married.
Scandal.
Yes.
Maury.
I'm a little bit confused. What?
I am too. What the hell is going on?
I am pissing myself in the corner laughing.
Well, your friend paid for the premium package. We threw you a bachelor's party for the two of you, and
course he
she
did.
specifically points to Eldoran and Ghost.
Oh, well, that's
Nick cries softly to himself.
He's like, oh shit, okay.
I believe you were ill-informed, and this is one huge joke. But since it's been paid for, well, we might as well drink and have
Drink
a good
up.
night.
And as you say that, the whole room is just like, yeah!
Open bar.
Let's go.
God.
So
Seriously, I hope
you
you
guys
did.
get your drinks. You start, the festivities begin. People are, hanging out, talking, chatting right now, mostly drinking. Few games going around. Do you guys find yourself a table?
Yeah.
Sure.
There's like a table like reserved near the hearth for all of you. Who's got the best perception in the group? I believe that's Aralea, right?
Aralea.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Hey. That's a 21.
You see, looking under the brim of his hat directly at you with a smirk on his face,
Oh God.
sitting in the corner playing dice, is the strange man from earlier you ran into. He's just sitting there, and he kind of like, as soon as he notices you, he kind of gives you like a wink, and then he like goes back to playing.
Nice. Aralea's getting laid.
Big no.
So,
Gross.
you guys begin to drink, do other stuff. Is there any specific activities you would like to partake in?
Drinking water. One.
Boo.
I mean, I want to play dice, but is the only table with that guy?
Sure is.
Is he a cheater?
I don't know. You're gonna have to find out.
Got a magic fucking cloth on his arm. Yes, Aralea.
All right, Ellie,
You-
come on.
you-
We're gonna go play dice.
Okay, as
Oh,
you're
I'll be your bodyguard. Oh, I'll top
as
him up.
they're getting up, Nick is just gonna slip the letter into Airlea's hands.
make a thievery check for me. There's just like it's not super hard, but
Yeah, 19.
okay, no
Damn it, I
problem.
was hoping they'd drop
It
it.
slides right into your hand. You have a letter in your
Oh.
hand.
I'll take a peek at it.
You see familiar handwriting. Very familiar handwriting. Do you pass the other letter to Roy?
Oh, Roy, this came for you as well.
Thank you.
Okay, I am gonna send this to you guys over Google Drive. So this is for Marcus. Okay. There's Marcus's. You can choose to share them with the group or not, but they're written for you personally.
It's just a bunch of drawings of dicks. Weird.
Okay, so the people going over to play dice, then you watch a few rounds just to be sure. There's kind of a small crowd gathered around. It doesn't seem like he's winning all the time. He is losing money here and there. So it's not like he's like, oh, I won again, I won the big pots and stuff like that. Like he's lost. There's definitely large amounts of coin he's lost.
So he's a skilled cheater. Is not being obvious about it.
He's a shark.
Yeah.
Ah,
Nice shark.
pleasure to see you again, ladies. Would you like to have a seat? We can play a one-on-one match if you'd prefer,
I'll look at Ellie.
Let's
or
go, Moneybags.
two on one if you'd like. We can
I
play
pull
for.
the axe out from behind my back and just kind of plop it in my hands a couple times. Like, I don't play no dice. Just here to make sure there's no funny business.
Oh, okay.
I show him the angry side of Fifi.
Fair enough.
There was no flipping involved. Fifi angry.
So, would you like to play a round or two? We can make the stakes whatever you'd like.
Yeah.
How about first round we play ante 2 gold, and then we'll have betting and stuff like that. Does that sound good?
Works for me.
Okay. So 2 gold in. Roll your dice.
So it's how many? 4?
4 d6s.
Okay.
And they're technically under a cup so that you both can't see.
Okay.
Interesting. Let's just keep this game a little fun for the first time. I'll toss in an extra 2 coins. Do you call the 2 coin bet?
I'll toss in 5.
Ah, good. Tosses in 3 more to cover. Okay, you can spend 2 gold to reroll 1 of your dice. So he's going to toss in 2 coins.
Yeah, I'll toss in 2.
Okay. First bet to you.
I'll toss in another 5.
He'll call you in another 5. So there's 2 you rerolled, so there's 2 from each of you. Well, just double whatever
Should
you
be
paid.
28.
You just double whatever you paid. So, okay. Reveal. His total comes to 13.
21.
Ooh, nice. Very good. So you get those coins.
Okay.
Perhaps another round.
Sure.
Fair enough. He tosses in 2 coins.
I'll toss in 2.
Since you won, would you like to take first bet this round? I'll take first bet next round.
All right. I'll put in 3.
Okay. He'll raise you to 5.
All right. I'll toss in the other 2.
Okay, he's going to reroll 1 of his.
I'll re-roll as well.
He looks over at you. How about 10 coins? And he slides them forward.
Yep. I'll put in 10 as well.
Okay.
I'm keeping a close eye on this mofo also.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Can't hear you, Marcus. Oh, is that a 7? Oh, it's a 7. I thought it was a 1. So an 8. An 8.
Okay. You can't see. I mean, you assume he's shady, but you don't see him doing anything.
Okay.
Like flat
sipping
out.
beer.
Yeah. He like takes drinks here and there too. 16 for me.
19.
19 gold over to you then. Taking my coins. Well, I see you are sitting with 3 other fellows that weren't in your party earlier.
Yes, and?
Funny story, I actually met them earlier as well. What a twist of fate, wouldn't you say?
Hey, Reese Witherspoon, how's it going?
Nick. Pleasure to see you again. My last name is not Witherspoon? That's a interesting last name.
It's a weird name, I know.
It's not my last name. You gave me... Well, tell you what. If the ladies introduce themselves, I will tell you my last name. So? Yes?
What?
Can I at least have your names, please? You guys are kind of like just casually playing while you're talking too.
Aralea, as I take his money.
A pleasure, Aralea, and the one with the fine axe.
What do you think my name is?
I don't know.
I thought you were a magician or something.
Magician is not the word I would use to describe myself.
But you have a magic scarf and a magic wand staff. That's what magicians have. That's what I've heard.
Interesting magicians you've seen. No, I don't particularly do a ton of magic, I would say.
Only some magic.
A little bit here and there. Well, doesn't some of your friends use magic, I assume, too? A party
they're all right.
A party of 6 travelers, well equipped as yourselves. I assume that there's at least 1 or 2 magic users among your group.
None of us use magic, actually.
That, my dear, is a lie. Nice try, though. You have to be a little bit better with me.
I'm gonna get to roll? Like...
Sure, make a deception check.
Immediate lie.
What do I?
By the way, just from your outfits, he can tell you guys cast magic.
What's on my outfit?
Well, one of you is wearing like robe-esque stuff and has, clear signs that he does some kind of light-ish,
He's just
light
religious.
healing magic.
He's just religious.
Tell you, he doesn't. Even if you were to get a nat 20 with like a plus 10 in your speech, he would not believe you. That's such a bold-faced lie. So the young gnome, what is your name?
Elhi.
Elhi. Interesting. Well, my name is Reese.
Family name.
My name is Reese.
Yeah, I told you. Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Holland.
I like the other one.
Why does that name sound familiar?
The stranger, you do not know him. I promise. The stranger, monk of the broken hand, Stormfist.
Got a lot of names.
I have a lot of different titles. I have a few more, but perhaps I would give you more information in a betting manner. How about that?
You just think you're hot shit, huh? Because you got like 3 names.
Well, technically, 3 of them are titles. Although, you know, I personally did not come up with them. How about that? I will give you any information that you'd like to hear. 1 round. Any information you'd like to hear from me. In exchange, you bet a favor from me. 1 favor. I'll even tell you what the favor is before we start.
He wants
What's your
information
favor?
on a artifact.
Oh,
Or to steal an artifact.
exactly. Your friend Nick already knows. See, you in particular, and your friend over there who's very distrusting. Or goes, are you like looking over here right now?
Yeah, I'm kind of.
He's like, hello! I have need of a particular item that is in the possession of someone else. I can give you information about the details and stuff, assuming that I win, you know?
This wouldn't be the artifact that's 40,000 years old, is it?
Like, you kind of see him wave the crowd away a little bit. They kind of like have moved on to other stuff since you guys are more talking than actually playing. It might be. I will give you... Tell you what, even if you lose, I'll give you a little bit of information. If you beat me, though, I will give you whatever you want to know. And I know a lot of things. Do we have a deal?
No cheating.
Oh, I don't plan to. Here, he rolls up his sleeves. Would you like to trade dice?
Hell yeah, I want your dice, Gavin.
Take them.
You want my dice?
No. Keep your dice away from me.
Do you want
Dirty
to
dice.
trade dice with him?
Yeah.
Okay. He trades you dice. You see, they go into his cup. They're the same dice that you just traded over.
I want to roll them a couple of times.
Okay, you roll them. Seem fine. You roll the other pair. Seem fine. Nothing's gone. So, there will be no betting this round. I'll let you re-roll 1. And, shall we?
Do you get to re-roll 1?
Tell you what, I won't even re-roll 1.
I'm
Sounds
gonna
like a deal.
In
focus
fact-
on.
He'll shake the dice. I won't even look at my hand.
I'm gonna focus on this motherfucker harder than I've ever focused on anything in my whole
I will
life.
Ellie, I will let you, both you, Nick, and Aralea all make perception checks.
I'm looking so hard.
All right.
Ellie thought a piece of gum was a penny.
Are we doing perception checks now?
Yep. Just while
Fine.
that roll right there.
22.
Okay.
Oh. 8 again. I think my dice is weighted.
Aralea, you know how people cheat at games like these. You know, people switch out dice, people hide extra sets of dice in cups, people like do all these kinds of weird things that they're very skilled with. The cup is from the house. This is a tavern cup. It's not his own. The dice are not his. They're in fact the pair you were using, but they're also from the tavern. His sleeves are rolled up. There is no way he switches out these dice in any way, shape, or form. You are like certain he has not changed these dice at all.
Are you actually rolling dice?
I don't
Or
know.
is this already decided?
Go ahead and roll.
Jeez.
Touch the cloth. Touch the cloth.
Okay. Do I have to re-roll?
No, you can keep the same roll.
Okay.
He is going to watch you too, so no cheat.
That's fine. I didn't plan on it.
Okay, so go ahead and make your roll.
I already did.
Oh, you already did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and show your roll.
21.
Very good.
I got a 6 and 3 5s.
Very good. He pulls up the dice cup. It's 4 6s. Tell you what. I'll roll those dice too. He takes the dice, shakes the cup, tosses them out onto the table.
Is there anything going on with his wrapped hand? Any shift in magical presence or colors?
Are you gonna? There's no shift in colors or anything like that. The dice come all up to 6. Tell you what, just to be sure, because I know you think I'm cheating still. He takes the other dice and he notices you're looking at his hand that's covered. He picks them up in his right hand instead and tosses them. He just tosses them onto the table. One gets stuck in a crack of a corner as it was about ready to roll on 1 and drops back to 6.
What game are we playing here?
I blow it away.
He tosses you a gold coin. Do you catch
I don't
it?
want your fucking gold.
Look, just take a glance at it.
No.
I'll take a glance at it.
He's a cheat!
You look at the coin, and you look at the other side of the coin. It's both heads. I want you to make a knowledge check for me.
14.
I'll give it to you since you have traveled quite a bit. There is a symbol for a god. Yodel the Gambler, the god of luck and fortune. His symbol is the double-sided coin that has heads on both sides. I tend to run with good luck.
Just
Can
when
you
you
give me
choose
some
to.
of that shit?
I mean, I would potentially be willing to train you in the ways, but it would potentially take many years. But we would be able to travel the world together and stuff if you're interested.
Are you a champion of him or just a follower?
Some have called me his chosen.
Oh, just you?
No, some other people. I don't particularly care for the title. It kind of gives me away when I go to new areas.
With this kind of luck, it doesn't seem like you would need help getting what you need.
Luck only goes so far. Sometimes you need a particular set of skills.
So are you
You need
helping?
decoys. You need someone to take the fall.
Oh, no. I mean what I say. I'm not lying to you at all. I actually need these items. Well, I'd like to get these items. If not, then I will be probably leaving next week. I'll head to the south.
Is
I
luck
just-
magic?
It could be, technically.
Cheating.
I wouldn't call it cheating. I'd call
It's
it
cheating.
She calls magic cheating.
Okay, that makes sense. I will
It is
still
cheating. You didn't earn your way.
Hmm.
You just used a fancy coin and apparently were blessed by God somewhere. That's bullshit.
Aren't he looks at all of you? Aren't you?
What?
Me? Not
Are
really.
we what?
Aren't you blessed by some kind of entity, gods, something?
Spits out beer. Honey, I've never been
know.
blessed at anything.
You all give off auras like that.
Gods are untrustworthy and you shouldn't mess with them.
Yeah, what's the price for all your luck, eh?
Well, so far I haven't been smited down, and I have stolen from quite a few of them.
Your time will come.
Potentially. I think that I'll be hopefully safe for a little while longer. Still a few things I have to do.
So what do you need with this gem?
He kind of makes sure that's quiet. Why don't we get another round of drinks to discuss this? They serve more drinks that are complimentary because Roy paid, and he gives a few gold to the waitress. I am a procurer of certain items and artifacts.
Indiana Jones?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I that was my cat's feeder. I tend to find areas that have been long sealed, abandoned, hidden away with powerful items that come from a time before our current era.
Why do you need this so bad?
I don't know if I need it, but I've done research and I believe that there potentially is a place that I look for located in this kingdom itself, at least on this continent. Have you heard of the goddesses Olem and Kilnara?
Yes.
Heard of them?
I believe that one of their strongholds is here somewhere. I found a quite interesting books and stories about in Quanverth about a time before where things were a bit more advanced, even you would say. Worlds could be traveled between. There were no bonds of having to sail and, spend months traveling from place to place. People could instantly get from planets. I happened to read some of these and find some rumors, hints of specific locations around the world that
We've seen one of those, right? Wasn't that in the mountain?
You saw a ancient city. Are you bringing that up in character, or are you bringing that
I'm
up?
bringing that up in character because we did get glyphs of a giant doorway.
You have. I would love to see them. I could potentially tell you if they're.
I don't have them, but we just saw them.
I can't quite remember where they are.
Interesting.
We've been so far around the world, I can't remember.
I see. You need some kind of bargain or something like that. Interesting.
Oh, no bargain.
Okay. You did make a bet with me, though, so... And I think that you, in particular, have the set of skills that I would like for this.
Why is the past so important?
Why is the past so important? I'll answer her question first, then I'll get back to yours. Well, you see that they often say that history repeats itself. We are at a time of instability. And I intend to make sure that I am quite prepared for when that very unstable scale tips.
Cryptic as fuck.
And if that does happen, what side do you plan to fight on?
Well, there's only one side to fight on if the worst is to come true.
The winning side?
No. You see, I've read stories about a war between gods. And only one side protected the mortals, last time I checked. I don't particularly care to spend eternity in service or darkness. I'm pretty sure you would fight for your lives too, right?
I got a mixed signal there. Are you immortal? Mortal? But you live in eternity? Are you primordial? People.
Oh, you have seen them. I knew it. I knew it. No, I'm not a primordial. Do I? I don't have glowing eyes. I can strip down for you and show you that I have no god mark on me, but I don't think anyone would want to see that.
Nah.
No, I'm not
Our
a
friend Roy might be up for it later.
Oh yeah, he's crazy.
You guys are just like drinking over there, like yeah.
Oh, we got stuff. That's all right. We got stuff going on. We're at beef.
You're just like they laughed and went to beef.
Want to know what beef was?
Yeah,
Listen, I can tell you've had a hard life. He's talking specifically to you, Aralea. You probably have had to do things you're not so proud of. Do you really think you're the only one? He's like unusually like the jokester overconfidence is gone and he's dead serious.
Of course not.
You are all very untrusting, except for you, Nick.
You're setting up walls for me as well. I try my best, but really, the last person who gave this kind of air of confidence kind of did not do me well.
Okay, what do you need from me to trust me then? Because I do need this artifact. And, you know, it could come in handy. I'd be even willing to potentially... See, I've been to a few of these, and I don't go and loot them. I am not some grave robber. I take one item for successfully making my way there, and that is it. So, technically, these other places are still filled with treasures. But gods get particularly annoyed when you take more than you should.
How about this? I will do my best to help, and you get me whatever information you can find on a certain man up on the upper western cliff.
And the name?
Blaze Hanville.
Blaze Hanville. I can do that. I can gather information about that.
I need you to find 2 people for me.
Okay.
I don't know who they are.
That it makes it much more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2 people you don't know who they are. Is there? Do they belong to anyone? Are they particular organizations?
Wish I knew that too.
Are you just fucking with me now?
I'm not fucking with you.
Like as DM, who are you actually like? I don't know who you're trying to find. Like anything about them in particular.
Parents?
Oh, okay.
Lorenzo.
Oh. Did you tell him parents?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'll need the disguise gone then. I need to see what you actually look like. I can.
Not here.
That's fine. We can do it elsewhere in private.
Oh, he's side-eyeing earlier.
That is much harder
one
to
more
promise,
thing.
but I can do that potentially.
Wait! I flip over something. I don't know what I flip over. I knock my beer over. Wait. We need something that's far more important right now than any of this, right? What's that ring thing that
Truth
go
Seeker's
ghosty
ring.
is
We can
looking for?
incorporate the rest of your friends in if you would like to make this a better discussion. I can do many things. I just need particular help with this.
Hey boys, gather around. We're making deals here.
We're busy.
Well, Ghost is looking for the Truth Seeker ring. Ellie
That's
is also...
Ring of the Truth Seeker.
Ring
right.
of the Truth Seeker. I
Gotta
believe
say it with an accent. Ring of the Truth Seeker.
that is a Kita artifact, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds about right.
Interesting.
And then we also need, well, Ellie, you have something we're trying to find in this area, don't you?
Yeah, the Conyers dead, but that's a big one. We're gonna chop that fish up later.
Well, I was.
Yeah, I
thinking
can't
about
overthrow
you.
kingdoms for you. I mean, I
That's
could
cool.
try, but I don't. Politics like that is. At some point, you realize it's somewhat pointless.
Ellie,
Okay. I'm getting a beer. I walk away.
Okay.
Are the rest of you joining in, or are you gonna stay at your table?
No.
Stand at the table, yeah.
We're busy doing stuff.
Okay.
Okay, what do you need then? This guy's making deals. What do you want?
No,
I don't want anything from him.
Blow job.
You heard the man.
He's gonna like stand up because I'm assuming that Ghost, you say that as they're screaming across the bar. You actually say, "I don't want anything from him."
Here we go.
Give me a sec.
What are you doing over here, lover boys?
I don't like dice rolling.
You, from a seated position, you see him almost vanish, and now he's sitting at your table, and he has his arm around Ghost. You don't want anything from me. No. You want library passes at least.
I take his arm and take it off me. I'll have those. You have a good night, and I walk away.
Quite the untrusting fellow, isn't he?
We've had a really bad string this last week.
You, Eldoran Failwin. What can I get for you?
I have just about everything I need.
Interesting.
He's already sold his soul.
Very true.
Exactly. Like, Eldora doesn't trust this guy. No.
So you don't need a way to remove that tether then?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Heather, I like for a string.
Yeah, what, Tether?
You and I both know what I'm talking about.
Which is why I don't feel like making any more deals.
You have all been very scarred, haven't you? This is interesting.
Oh, it's not that I don't trust you.
Oh, no,
like
it's
making
not
any
that
more
you don't
deals.
trust me. I'm wounded, sir. It's hard to find people that trust anymore.
Can't hear you, Marcus.
Marcus?
You wanna
Oh, there you go.
pull your mic down off from your head?
Oh, you gotta stand,
He's
Mike.
got another one.
Yeah.
No,
Another one.
still nothing.
I was asking for a noose.
Oh,
Go back to muting yourself.
So we have two people. We have Ring of the Truth Seeker. And then what else did you want, Nick? You wanted... Oh, you wanted me to find information on
Blaze.
Blaze Handville. Okay. I'm going to start writing these down. And for this... You know, that's... I'm willing to do a little bit more if you want. I
And
mean,
money. We would like money, please.
money.
Yeah, nice.
How much money are we talking about?
I'll look around at everyone. Well, boys, what do we say? Like 1,500 gold?
I'll be specific.
1,500? That's a number.
And 34.
I don't need much in the way of money, personally. So, that's all up to you guys.
I'm writing these down
Yeah,
so
me
I don't
neither.
forget.
Other than to pay for the inn, which
I
we
mean,
have the gold for.
You want 1,500 gold pieces. If I can get you something equivalent to 1,500 gold pieces, will that do?
Like what?
I'll have to take stock, and I'll let you know.
I don't want anything from gods.
Fair enough. I can probably get you the gold anyway. So, is that it? Nothing else? No one wants anything else? I mean, I'd be willing to grab a few more things.
Sure, if you want. I'm looking for more information on the last name Bescond. There are two people who I'm looking for.
Does this have to do with this Blaze Hanville fellow?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But
Then
if
more
you can
than
find where those two are located, or anyone with that last name, that would be. Then we could just skip that.
likely I'd have to go straight if I'm assuming he's your source here. So likely I'd have to go to him anyway. It's up to you. I can go talk to him, but I might not have the exact questions. It'd be better. I find it better to have a personal touch if you catch my meaning.
Sure.
But I can
We'll
definitely
see.
get you
We'll see.
what I can on him easily. I also don't particularly want to spend too long in the city if I don't have to.
Right.
Do we have a deal?
Aurelia?
Does
Blaze-
anybody else need anything?
Blaze Hanville, parents, Ring of the Truth Seeker, 1,500 gold pieces.
I need parents.
Everyone's parents are dead, bro.
My parents are dead.
I don't know if they're dead.
Dr. Fishy, no.
I can
About
certainly do that. Do we have a deal? And he puts out his right hand.
Aurelia?
I'm looking to make sure that nobody else is speaking up.
Go for it.
I've scarred them too many times with deals.
All right.
As the DM, yes.
I guess we need information on how to do the job.
Oh yeah,
Is
no,
that
that's
included?
That's included in the price.
Okay.
I'm guessing
That includes-
passes are already included into the library.
Oh yes, and the 6 passes for you. And he sets. Here, I'll give them to you as a forward. He slides 6 library passes across the table to you.
Having fun isn't hard.
Before you all
library
decide to make
pass.
this decision, can I talk with all of you real quick?
He slides the passes back. By all
Can
means.
we have a minute?
By all means. He sits back in his chair, puts his feet up on the table, and just starts taking a drink.
So we're the ones that have to leave.
We have to swap.
Yeah.
Well, no. He, by this point, he's gone back to his
Gotcha.
original table.
Okay, gotcha.
As soon as Ghost walked away and Eldoran wasn't in the mood for conversation, he's like, okay, this is boring.
Oh. Hey, what's up? You guys want a drink?
All right. I don't trust this guy. In case you haven't gathered that, we've had our fair share of bad luck, and this is too good to be true. I will have 3 passes in the morning. 3 of us will be able to kit in, get information that we need at this library here in town. We don't need this guy's help. And we don't need to steal from someone we don't know. I just have a bad feeling about this. If you decide that you want to do this, that's your prerogative, but I'm not going to be a part of it.
How are we gonna steal from some lady who lives in the library if we can't get in the library?
He's giving us passes.
Technically, he hasn't given you the information about the job yet. And not every... The professors don't always live at the school.
Yes, they do.
Oh, they live in the library.
They're basically graduate students. They don't actually have a place to themselves.
I mean, it's your thing, dude. I'm not in on it. I'm fine with your plan, Ghost.
We'll be able to do this our own way. We don't need his help.
Here's the thing is that he's offering me things that I don't think any of you or myself can do. I don't know where I'd come from.
Again, lies the thing of too good to be true.
I'm sure there was an entity that might have offered that earlier.
There is always a catch.
I
Sure,
get it.
he may say it's just this job, but who's to say it stops there? Again, if you decide you want to do this, that's up to you. I'm just not going to be a part of it, and I want to make that clear. And I thought we decided that we just want to, be a group and do things together and be all in agreement on things going forward. So
I would rather keep our group on happy terms compared and don't really care about his feelings on the matter. It seems like he's powerful enough to get it on his own. If that's the
Right.
case, as long as we're all able to help each other as much as we can, we don't need him.
there we go.
I always just like to hear people out.
Sure. But we all know how you feel about stealing, right, Nick?
Yes. So, everybody else?
I don't generally trust him. He's able to get all of this stuff for us. Just
And
to
he knows
steal
so much
something?
stuff about us.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
You still all fungusy over there? A little moldy?
Yeah.
Well, seems like there's more distrust than trust for this guy.
Good to know.
Seems like we don't. Seems like we're good to just skip over this.
So, who goes back to the table?
I vote Nick.
Nick sounds like a great representative.
That's why you guys brought me back to life. Okay.
As you guys are like arguing about who's going and stuff like that.
I'll walk with him. I
He
don't
starts.
give a fuck.
He starts walking. He starts getting up and walking towards you.
I'll walk with Nick. I don't
And
care.
and as you are like starting to like get up, he's like, "Well, it is a shame we couldn't make a deal, but I understand. I understand. Things are dangerous. Dangerous times, right?"
Something like that, yeah.
If I may be so bold, not to make any more deals. You clearly don't want to accept what I have to offer. You, he points to you, Eldorn. I recommend you get that looked at sooner rather than later.
That's why I want to go to the library.
He takes one look at Ellie, just like a really long look at you. Well,
But
that is a shame, but I understand. Perhaps our paths will cross another time. And he tips his hat to you, and he finishes his drink, and he sets it down on your table, and then he leaves. He doesn't.
take a picture, it'll last longer, dude.
What's a picture?
Fuck.
Paint a portrait.
That will not last long. Well,
Ellie's
it'll
from
take
the
longer.
Yes, it will.
Ellie's
take
from the
long to
future,
get through.
you guys.
Well,
That was weird.
So, what do you guys want to do with the rest of your night?
Did he go back
I
over
want
to his
to
table?
fight somebody.
Yeah, he's kind of like going over. I think he went out. He went outside for just a little bit.
Okay, so he'll be back.
Well, he is staying here, so more than likely
Right.
he'll be back.
Cool.
how are the other party goers? Anybody roughhousing?
There's definitely a few people like kind of like like no one like fighting or anything, but
Who
Is
looks
Nick
like
looking for a fight?
who's the biggest guy in the room? Or girl?
the biggest guy
Jack.
or girl in the room is Jack. Jack is number one. Okay.
Well, besides
Okay, number
Jack.
2.
There's a few like high-ranking like lieutenants, like ship lieutenants and stuff like that, and like captains that are pretty big.
Guys, I got this. My brother and I used to do this all the time back at our hometown. I'm gonna go get.
You're gonna what?
You cut out.
I cutting out.
Yeah.
Fuck!
What did you say?
I'm gonna go get some drinks.
Okay.
Got this.
Okay, I know exactly what you're doing. Jack's like, what can I get for you?
You see those kind of 3 ruffian looking guys over there?
The very 3 strong men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I need. I'm from.
You're cutting out
Keep
again.
cutting out.
Yeah.
But my back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn it. We got a shot drink back where I'm from called a blowjob shot.
Hmm.
Do you know of this?
I think I know what you're getting at.
I need.
I have a suggestion though. And she starts making these shots and they look
Creamy.
They like more of like a brown liquor like mix. She like push it or she's like, you want these delivered? They're oh fuck, I had the name. What was it? They're called Man in the Barrel. Same effect, I'm assuming.
Perfect. But tell one of them, tell that one on the left, the biggest looking one, that the guy in the black top hat who was talking with us, that he sent the drink over to him.
Ah, okay.
The guy on the right, tell him that other big guy and the third one, just bring it to our table.
Okay. So she'll just pass one of the shots to you if you want to take one.
Yeah.
And then she has one of the waitresses like deliver to the other table, and you notice that Reese walks back in and kind of sits back in his table. The dice have kind of gone away, and he's got like the book that you saw him carrying earlier is propped in his lap, and he's reading right now. And they're passed over to the one table, and she kind of like points over to Reese, and all 3 of them like. The intimidation definitely works. You see one of them stand up and is like, hey, you in the corner. And he's just like, you just see, you all look over because you know what's happening. You look over, and instead of seeing like shock, you just see a grin spread across his face. And he sets the book down.
I hate this all-knowing bastard.
I run back to our table.
Well, hello over there. Can I do something for you? You know, you could come over to my table and talk to me. It's rather rude to shout across the bar. And they're just like, we're gonna kick your ass. You're gonna kick my.
Oh boy.
Would you like me to? I can hold on. Put the staff away. Would you like me to tie a hand behind my back, or shall I use both hands?
Just kill him already!
And he stands
Put
up.
the
and
shiny one away.
They're
I
like
throw a beer glass.
people like push the tables around and like make room. Are you guys gonna watch this fight up close?
Wait.
Eldaron's gonna go.
We're
outside.
gonna back up.
No, I'm gonna go in closer.
So
Closer.
Ellie, you see as he starts to unwrap his left hand and start tucking the cloth a little bit away. I mean, it's still like on the upper part of his arm, but you see the 3 of them are all coming at him now. But you see his left hand is blackened, like it's been killed. But there's sparks of electricity shooting through it. I've been looking for a warm-up.
Way with a broken hand, because his hand is broken.
Wow.
Actually, that's never mind. The hand is like blackened, like it's been burned,
Like it's charred.
horribly burned. Yeah,
Toasted.
it's not broken. It's still fully functioning.
Like he got electrocuted.
Potentially.
Or struck by lightning.
Okay. So the first one goes to swing, throws a haymaker at him, Hits. I'm not gonna roll the dice because I already know what's kind of gonna happen. So the first one throws a haymaker at him. Looks pretty. I mean, this guy is probably like a 250-pound man of muscle. And you just watch as he just like rolls around the back of him. Just completely doesn't even put his hands up to guard against that attack. The second one comes in and like just tries to like just pound him in. Each fist, he just like as the fist comes in, he just like taps it to the side and the man's hand like shoots out. The third one comes from behind him and tries to grapple him. So he ducks. Are you gonna yell, "Give him the chair"?
Yeah, I mean, give him the chair. Give him the
One
chair.
of them's like, "That gnome is right." and Reese just looks over at you and he's just like, "Really? Like, no? I'm trying.
Magic.
I'm trying not to damage." And the chair is like coming for the back of his head, and he like doesn't really do the splits, but he like drops to one knee and it goes over the top of his head. I'm trying not to break anything here.
Well, maybe you should use your luck a little more, and maybe things won't break. And I throw another glass.
You throw a glass. He reaches out to catch the glass. So his other hand is occupied, and one of them like gets in because he's catching the glass, trying not to break it. One of them like actually gets in like a solid punch to the back, and he kind of like rolls forward a little bit. But he rolls. The glass is unbroken. He sets
I
it
knocked one
off
off the table next to me.
Really? Really here?
We'll pay for that.
Come on. Okay. Listen. It's all fun and games, but I don't want you fellows to get hurt. And these guys, he's like 5'10". These guys are like 6'3" and just full of muscle. Marcus, you did a good job intimidating the fuck out of them because I rolled a 16.
Oh, good. Good thing I didn't roll it. I'm also going over to our table real quick with the shot glass that I got.
Mm-hmm.
And saying, "All right, let's have fun. No weapons." And I'm gonna go to another big guy in the room.
So as
Awesome
this starts to like, other sailors are like getting involved, like kind of turning their head now, and they're kind of getting pissed for the three sailors at Reese. In a matter of a few, like 30 seconds, as he's kind of dodging, weaving, the bar just starts to erupt in a bar fight. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm getting in on it.
Okay.
I'm assuming like with me, I'm just gonna be annoyed until the first person takes a swing at me, and then it's just gonna be all in.
Ooh, yes. Have someone hit ghost. Ooh, yes.
Okay. So we'll just go around the table. Who does not want any part of being in the bar fight? Who's gonna like back up against the wall? Eldoran and Nick. So Eldoran and Nick,
Ghost just sitting at the table, continuing to drink.
yeah, you're
his
just
drink.
like drinking.
Says prayers to Shavara.
So the two
I'll get
of
in
you,
the way if there are any like weaker
opponents,
weaker people.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of like play guard dog and like weave your way into the fight. Okay.
Eldoran won't.
Eldoran's like, "Peace, I'm out." So you get back against the wall because it's like people are like shoving tables out of the way and stuff like that and making room, and it's like a mosh pit right now. Like everything is just chaos. And you guys have actually, Ellie, you haven't lost track of Reese because you're close enough to him. So we'll go around the table. Aralea, a sailor takes a swing at you. What do you want to do?
I am gonna catch his fist and fucking swing at his face.
Okay,
Yeah.
make an attack. Just make an attack roll for me. A D12.
D12. Okay.
Wait, no, D8. Sorry, D8.
I rolled a 12.
We'll count it. Whatever. It's fine.
Okay.
So you just like, the guy like goes and you like, because you got a crit, you like basically catch his hand and you just crack him on the jaw. Do you want to do a follow-up strike with your offhand?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make another attack roll for me.
With an 8 this time.
Yes, with a D8.
Okay. It's a 6.
Okay. How do you want to describe punching him? Where do you want to hit him at? What do you want to do?
Balls.
Well, I'm saving the balls for last. So that's like the finishing blow is the balls, just the knee to the balls. Otherwise, it's just like very quick and hard punches. Like
Okay.
I've been trained to do.
Okay, so very like with the crack on the jaw, you go in and you like get inside of his like defenses because this guy's like bigger, but he's kind of like dazed, and you just start like wailing on his like kidneys and rib cage, just hitting like very precisely in a bunch of different locations very quickly. And as he's staggering, you just bring the knee up between the legs. The guy fucking keels over right there. Okay, Ellie, you are in the middle of this fighting pit. Reese is like dodging and weaving, and he's kind of made his way towards you. And he's like, why would you, like, I mean, this can be fun. But, and then like a cup like flies, and he's just like ducks in, it flies over his head. But look at the destruction. I mean, as long as it's all paid for, I guess it's fine. But you didn't have to break the glass. I would have, you know, you can just fight people. Another like sailor comes in for a swing, and he like deflects it with like his right hand. He's not touching people with his left hand.
I try to get like on my tiptoes, like get as close to his face as I can. I'm like, you need to fucking live a little, and I try to sweep his legs.
Okay, make an attack roll. I mean, he's gonna dodge you, so.
I know he's probably gonna dodge me, but what the heck?
He'll have a 30 for a
What
dodge.
What should I roll?
Roll a d8.
D8. Okay. A 6.
A 6. Okay, roll a d20.
Oh, it was gonna be a 19, and then it was a 2.
Oh. Okay, well, you miss. He jumps your leg sweep. Come on. Seriously? I mean, there are plenty of other targets.
But you're the funnest, and I try to do it again.
You're just like wailing. Okay, this will go on for some. So you're like wailing on him, and he's kind of like backing up. He like lets you get a little hit in here or there, but like, you know
Can I touch his scarf thing?
Yeah, sure. Like you go in for these, like, you are strong, so you know how to crack ribs, so you're going in for like these really hard hits that are gonna like put people in, like, you know, they're gonna hurt.
Fucking hospital.
They're gonna leave bruises behind the next day. Make a d20 just general check for me. Just roll a d20. You can add your dexterity modifier, your saving bonus into it.
It's only a 6 though.
So you got +1.
Yeah, that was with the +1.
Oh, 6?
I do have a re-roll 1d20.
I will let you use that re-roll, even though it's not technically it's kind of a skill. So, if you would like to use it today, the day is almost over.
Wow, it was not even. It was a 5. So.
You go to reach for the cloth, and he kind of notices, and he immediately like pulls his hand away from you. Don't touch my cloth. It's very, very expensive. So, Roy, what do you want to do? There's like a bunch of sailors everywhere.
I'm gonna take the shot glass with me.
Okay.
The closest guy who's sitting down. I'm gonna slam the shot glass down and say, "Hey, you think this is fucking funny?" And take the shot, and I'm gonna slam it on his head.
Make an attack roll for me.
D8.
Yeah, make a D8.
Ooh, that's a 2. I hit the guy.
You like, and you're just like, smash! It like doesn't break when it hits him because actual glass does not shatter when it hits flesh usually. It hits him and it like bounces off of him, but it like hits him in the forehead, and he's just like,
I grab his glass.
You really want to try this, boy? And he starts to stand up. Nick, you see this? This guy is like 7 foot fucking tall. He's like 300 pounds.
God, you were smaller sitting down.
You gotta take another shot at him?
I'm gonna grab his drink and start drinking in front of him.
You're gonna die.
Make a D20. I'll give you advantage. Make a D20 speech check. Or musicality.
It's the same. Yeah, it's a 16.
So the guy's like standing over you. He is like looming like a shadow over you. And like you just look up at, you're just like you're drinking his drink, and you're just looking up at him, and he's just like like slaps you on the back. You like you fall like into the table.
Alright.
He like grabs another drink from someone else who's like off fighting, and he like slams the cup into your cup and just starts taking a drink, like chugging it.
Oh
That's what I'm
no,
talking about.
that was almost bad.
It's a good thing you rolled a 16, because
Hell yeah.
I was like, I feel like this guy's disposition has to be a little bit funny. Okay, Ghost, as you're sitting there drinking, you're just casually drinking your drink. Out of fucking nowhere, like a glass flies across the room, and it just smashes the bottom of your cup, and your drink is just completely fucking gone.
Who threw it?
You see a guy. Oh,
who did that?
Actually,
Hey, it wasn't nice.
make a perception check for me.
Oh no, I think I know where this is going.
19.
You look in through the crowd. Just a brief spot where the crowd clears as the fighting and people are brawling and stuff, and you see a shit-eating grin. And Reese's left hand comes up and gives you a finger wave.
All right.
As he does that, you watch as Ellie comes up from behind him, is like slams a chair and tries to slam a chair into the back of him. Which he promptly dodges. Nick, is there anything you want to do?
I got 14 spell slots.
Fireball.
The only person you're seeing in real, like, not in trouble, but like pretty much everyone's, like just brawl. It's just a brawl, free for all brawl. Marcus is laughing with this giant man, and then there's like the only person you see struggling is Ellie trying to hit Reese, just like literally giving it everything she's got, and he's just like talking to her casually as fight's going.
It's a great training.
By the way, as soon as that
exercise.
happens, I just wanted to say, Ghost gets up, cracks his knuckles, like, fuck it, I'd have a scrap.
I'd have a scrap.
Oh, Ghost would have a scrap?
I'll just do a couple field medic.
You just like
heals.
you heal the person, the guy that Aralea like just fucking like he's hurt.
He can't have babies anymore.
He's
I'm so sorry. She just needed.
There's
really,
a little
like, let
vomit
loose,
next to
and
him.
Everything's really crazy right now. Here, I'll tend to you a little bit here.
Okay, Aralea, are you just getting into the brawl then?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you are all in the brawl. So Ghost, I'm assuming you're going straight for this shit eater right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth. Since you have the cover of the crowd, I'll give you a stealth check first.
Okay.
And he's distracted by
Ellie.
Not very
17.
Okay.
Actually, no, I forgot to add my bonus. Excuse me.
Oh god, you snuck up on him.
That's a 20.
Yeah, he does not know you're there. He's too busy like talking with
Or
Ellie
21.
and stuff like that. So go ahead and make an attack on him.
Okay.
Plus,
What do
is
I do?
there-
What do I use for fist?
D8.
D8.
Yeah, it's like 1d4 plus 2 damage. But it's more descriptive than an actual
Okay.
fight.
It hits.
Okay. He doesn't know you're there.
Okay. You
So
said it's a D6.
it's a D4 plus 2, but it
D4.
doesn't describe what you want to do. Describe what you want to do more. We don't need like actual damage for this. You're not gonna knock
okay.
him unconscious with physical like damage from fists, but
Oh sure.
what do you want to do?
Like Ghost is just gonna walk up. I'm assuming like behind him.
Yeah, you're
Gonna
behind him.
tap, like he's gonna just be completely cocky.
Okay.
He's just gonna tap him on the shoulder and just throw a haymaker right into his face.
Okay. So you
Hell yeah.
Ellie's like comes up and she like swings the chair again, and he dodges back. You grab his left shoulder. He spins towards you, and you just wail on him. You just completely like clock him, and it actually puts him on the ground for a second. He falls to the ground. You watch as he catches with his right hand and kind of flips himself back up. I'm glad you could join the fun.
Oh, well, you fucking ruined my drink, so here we are.
So, the fight lasts probably a good 10 to 15 minutes.
Hell yeah.
As everyone's just wailing until people start to get like, God, I'm tired and I love you, brother. It's okay. Everything's fine.
Can I cast Healing Ground to make it last longer?
Yes, you can. You all watch. It's subtle, but you all watch as like plants kind of creep through the cracks in the floorboards, and like the battle lasts an extra 5 minutes, we'll say, because of the healing ground. So it lasts quite some time. It's a pretty rowdy bar fight. And like drinks are still being poured at the bar too. So like people will like get knocked out of the fight. Like, you know, they'll back out. They'll grab like a shot, and then they'll run back into the pit basically.
Good time.
It's like quick pit stop.
Like some bullies at the playground, I like get on all hands and fours, and someone pushes a guy over me to trip over me.
So Ellie and Ghost, is anyone else joining in to try to take down Reese? I'm just curious.
Just fighting anyone.
I'll just keep an eye, just to make sure if he swings.
Okay.
Swings at them.
So
I'm taking down.
Go ahead. You're just taking down random people.
As many men as I possibly can.
Okay, so by the end of the fight, so Ghost and Ellie, you spend most of your fight, unless you guys want to back off of him and go towards other targets. But I'm assuming you want to try to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Most of your time, you get a few hits in here and there. He doesn't hit you back at all.
Boo.
Unless you try to provoke him.
At some point,
I mean,
ask.
Are you
it's
gonna,
kind of in ghost nature.
I was gonna say, are you gonna be like, come on, hit me?
Basically.
Okay, so this is about when the fight's gonna end. We'll get to that. Arilea's on a pile of defeated drunken sailors just standing on the top. She's just like,
Not even tired.
Roy and this large sailor
His name's Chad.
Chad are drinking together, and like they both have drinks in their hand, but they're both like anytime like someone comes to Roy will throw like a punch, and then Chad will just like knock him off his fucking feet.
Hey, Chad, do you see that guy over there in the top hat that everyone's brawling with? Throw me at him.
Throw you at him?
Yeah.
Okay, let's throw you. He like picks Roy up, and you just fly at him. As you fly, go ahead and make it just a D20 roll for me.
Oh God. He's gonna crash into one of us.
10.
Probably
No, he does not crash. But as you fly into him, he sees you coming. He like catches the front of your shirt, and with your momentum, he spins and he throws you back at Chad. Who
Catch me, Chad!
prepares to not be able to catch you because he's too drunk. You fly into Chad and knock him back into the wall with like a lot of force behind you. Your neck is a little like cracked from like just hitting him at a weird angle. And as this fight is winding down and Ghost, you're like, hit me, and he's just like, all right.
Instant dead.
Would you like to try to dodge?
I was gonna say I'm gonna dodge and feint.
Okay. What's feint do specifically?
Basically, if it's dodged, I'm able to strike again.
Okay. Make a dodge roll for me. It better be pretty good.
Nat 20.
What?
You do dodge and get a hit on him. Ah, very good. He like hesitates for a second. You can see like the brief, because you like get a good crack in the ribs, and you feel like this guy should be like, you guys, the two of you have definitely hit him. You feel like he should be worn out, but he looks fresh. And he's just like, with that blow, with that nat 20 dodge, there's just like you see a certain amount of respect in his eyes. And he takes the left fist and palm strikes you.
Bodyguard.
Are you going to bodyguard it?
Yep.
Okay. So Nick jumps in front of you as he sees the left hand come out.
I want to jump in too. I want to get this cloth.
I'll let you as you Nick jumps in front of Ghost as Ghost kind of gets him, and like you're being shoved back at Ellie's like reaching under Nick's arm to touch the cloth. You touch the cloth and you see for a brief second images, almost like multiple after images of him in many different positions, as if like time flows differently. He like sees that, and you're kind of like behind Ghost, like kind of in between Ghost and Nick around that area. And when he palm strikes, he hits, which Nick, you surprise him because he didn't know it was you. So he palm strikes you. The three of you, Nick, you feel a burst of jolt of electricity shoot through your body. The three of you are flung across the room, knocking into tables and just like slam in a pile near the bar. Nick, there is a burn in your shirt the size of a palm, and it's not bad on your chest, not enough to be like lasting damage, but you can tell he was definitely holding back.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
Holy shit!
You just see like a smile on his face as you like scream that, and he like begins to wrap up his arm again.
Is Ghost too hurt to continue?
No, you can go back if you want. You're just like dog piled on right now by Ellie and Nick.
I was gonna say he's stubborn, so I'm gonna use From the Shadows.
Okay. So you go ahead and make an attack roll on him.
Okay, and that was a D8 with fist, right?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I gotta get some actual spells now if we're using like real things.
Oh god.
Real things.
Okay. So, go ahead and make. So you hit him, right? You can't. He can't react to From the Shadows. So you hit him.
I hit him.
You watch as like Ghost underneath you like disappears into like shadow, and it like scatters, and then it pops up behind Reese, and like he just slams him. How do you want to hit him? Because you're hitting him from behind.
With the chair. Give him the table.
I don't know. You're more creative. I don't know.
You come up from behind him, and you just like grab both your hands together, and you just like slam down on like the side of his head. And what you expect to just like crack him and just knock him to the side, he like it hits the side of his head, and he's just like. You just hear that faint breath. Faster than you can react, he steps and pivots and punches you right in the stomach. This time, it hurts.
Okay.
You feel the wind get knocked out of you as you fly the other way across the bar and out through the door into the street. It takes a little bit. You're like coughing for air because you know when you get the wind knocked out, you like gotta try to catch your breath again. You kind of like almost like have a dry heaves a little bit, and he comes out and he stands on the steps of the inn, and he's still wrapping his hand up all the way. You can see like now it's only like his fingertips. He finishes wrapping and tucks in the cloth. You know, I gotta say, I have much more respect for you now. And he like offers you his right hand if you want to take it.
Ghost is an asshole. He's laughing and slaps it away as he gets up.
Hell yeah.
I mean, if you would like to take another crack, we are outside now, but I warn you, I don't particularly like. You have shown me that you want to fight, and if that's the case, I don't want to have to hold back.
I have a party that'll help me if I go down.
Says you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Everybody else is a little busy right now.
If you would like, we can do it with weapons and have a proper duel.
I'm more of like in the mood of just a fist fight.
Okay, so you're going to punch him again? Are you gonna like sucker punch him before he's like ready?
Fuck it.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay. D8. That's a crit.
That's funny. That's funny. Go ahead and make a d20 roll for me.
Okay.
Oh boy.
They're gonna kill each other.
He just reversed your hit.
It's a 19.
I rolled a nat 20, and I rolled a nat 8 on his counterattack. You go to punch him, and he catches your wrist and turns it over.
Okay.
Nice try. You watch as like his hand begins to glow with like it starts to like cover with like wind and then lightning, and then there's like you can see like shards of different like icicles and stuff like that form, and then darkness surrounds it, and he just palms you right in the chest, and you are instantly unconscious.
Okay.
So the rest of the party, you have lost track of Ghost, as he flew outside and things are being cleaned up and stuff like that. You guys watch a couple minutes, well, about a minute and a half later, as being carried back in by Reese is Ghost's unconscious body. He like sits him in his chair where his drink was. I want to apologize, but he would not stop.
That sounds like Ghost.
Yeah, we kind of expect that.
So I gave him, I stabilized him, and he gave him a potion to make sure, I didn't rupture any internal organs.
He deserves it.
So he should be okay tomorrow. He might be a little sore tomorrow, but yeah, my apologies.
On his wedding night. This is horrible.
Aralea, make a perception check for me.
19.
Okay. You see his hand slip into Ghost's pocket, but it doesn't look like he took anything from it. He kind of looks at all of you and is like, I had fun tonight. It's been quite some time since I've been able to let loose. So, and he like gives you like a bow. A pleasure to meet you all. But I think I'm gonna go to my room. And he retires for the night.
One quick question as he goes up. Who did you study under?
Oh, I guess that's a fair question. I gotta go back to that page. My master was Ashikura Rin.
Chemistry, huh?
You've never heard of that name.
Chemistry.
I don't figure
Just
you
wanted
would.
to double check.
I don't figure you would have ever heard of her, but maybe if you make it to Braveus sometimes, if you check out the Yumemori Woods. It's quite an interesting.
Woods.
Well, it's just Yumemori, which is a woodland area. You might be lucky enough to find her if she's still there.
Okay. Your master travel often too?
Oh no, she stays in the same spot. I just
Gotcha.
I don't know if she's still alive. It's been some time.
All right. Have a good night.
He like tips his hat to you.
When you use the restroom, while Ghost is unconscious.
Okay.
Oh, Ghost is peeing right now.
I'm gonna go over to Ghost and act like I'm checking over him to make sure that Reese said or meant what he said. And then I'll reach into his pocket.
That's what I figured you were doing. He is
Yeah.
he is fine. He'll probably wake up if someone like slapped him awake, he might wake up pretty quick, but since Parker's not there. You reach into his pocket and you pull out 6 little forms, 6 library passes. And you see a little note.
What the fuck?
You see a little note written on with it. It says, "A token of goodwill." And I think that's where we're going to end tonight. So, you guys had fun.
Oh,
Our first bar fight.
Yeah.
We joked about it too, and it happened.
I told you I was prepared for this.
You did.
So we will be back soon with episode 15. 15 episodes, guys.
Jesus.
Here's crossed.
Yeah. All right.
And no one's died.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
About that.
All
How
right.
do we bring him back?
We'll see you guys later.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And our core rulebook is free to download at www.realmsasunder.com. All the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching.